I want to start with people. Is everybody kind of ready to warm up?
I am.
Okay. Well, while I get things set up here on my end, I want you to tell
Oh,
me
should I set
about.
up a song?
Uh, yeah, you can set up a song. Do you want you if you have? I have my like some of my duty-free, royalty-free music. Otherwise, if you have stuff, you're welcome to throw it in there. That's what I normally request is played, but that's you know up to you all too. This is your time as well. So just because I want to, maybe have these not get taken down someday, if you all want to use copyrighted music, that's fine. Uh, but yeah, I didn't have time to throw together a bigger playlist. Um, but
I don't have a song to put up. As it turns out, that one's not as royalty free as expected. I double checked. Grumble, grumble.
it's okay. I'm gonna keep looking for it while you go here. Um, why don't you get started on that, and we'll see what I can do.
Okay. Can I tell a story about who my character is?
Yeah, that's what
Because
I
you
was
said you
gonna.
wanted to do introductions.
Yeah, I was gonna say what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have each one of you tell me who your character is and what they do and who they are and a little bit about them and some of their history. So you can start.
So, my name is Laura Lightwind. I am the greatest magician in the world, or at least that's what I tell people. I I used to not be capable of performing so-called real magic, but oh, hello. Um, it's Rhythm Bot. I mean, not robot. Um, I used to not be able to use so-called real magic, but then Elrod taught me some things, and I was able to do magic things. My best friend, beautiful assistant, used to be my familiar, but until recently, he, but recently he became not my familiar, and now he's just my friend. And I'm slowly getting rid of all of my magic in favor of more good
Um,
ways of being.
and how soon do you see that happening?
Um, I think it's going to take a long time, but it may end up coming far sooner than expected.
Okay. So this is coming up. You are at again kind of another crossroads here. I mean, you do have some stuff that you're trying to take care of immediately, but at the same time, you're at a pace right now where you're not trapped in kind of story mode, having to run away from a bad guy per se. Um, and but we'll tie that back in. I might loop back around. Um, Janessa, or I mean, character names. Um, Many. Ugh, what is wrong with my head today? Many. Why don't you tell me about your character and what you do, what you like, who you are?
I am Minnie Babblebrook. I like to wander around in nature and do things that I suppose most druids like to do, like look at plants and tell people what they are, because plants are cool and everyone should know them. They should also know which ones are not good for them, and when there's like, I don't know, like say a giant bog pit that they shouldn't walk into, but that's another story. Um, yeah, so I am a druid, and I can turn into a bear and be big and strong and smash things, and sometimes people. But I don't like to smash people if I don't have
Well, anything else?
to. I don't know.
What are your goals coming up?
I just want to be as strong as I can be, I guess, and learn as much as I can about magic and not let people's souls get taken away from them.
That's always a good goal. I
Yep.
mean, You learn that there was a bunch of soul taking happening in the past, and maybe in the future, or maybe currently. That's a little bit scary.
Yeah, it's not okay. That's not how things are supposed to go. People's souls are supposed to, be theirs, and then leave their bodies. They're supposed to go wherever they feel like going, not
Yeah.
be like captured and turned into shit.
I will be making a bigger document with you all for our campaign history, and we'll be posting that on our stuff. And hopefully, after 250 hours of streaming, I will finally learn how to manage a channel, and we will have content for anybody that stops in. But I think that you've been, out of like all of us that have been playing for the long time, you've been the best like guest person we've had on. No offense to some of the other people from our past campaigns, but you really have taken off and are a very, very good role player, I think.
I'm sorry, did you just call Janessa a guest?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't mean guest. I meant trying to think of.
I was like, wait a second.
Well, I was just.
This whole situation.
I was
Which,
thinking.
heads up, this is your last episode. So
Ah.
just think about it.
No, I was just thinking about it when I was thinking about where everything started, and I was thinking about, just some of the other people we've had with us over the past, and sometimes there were just people that didn't have the time to commit, and this has been good. It's very good. I didn't mean this.
Thanks.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not a
So
guest, a
what you're saying-
season 2 arrival is what you are.
What you're
Deck-
saying is that she's top tier new player.
Yeah, sure. That's what I meant.
I've graduated from noob status.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Declan, you've put in a lot of work into your character for this game. You want to tell us about your character, or what's publicly
Sure.
known?
Yeah, no problem. I'm still working on that document, but Declan, he's a wood elf of the rogue/scout variety. He's a little bit older than the other members of the group, so he tends to be a little like a shepherd sometimes, trying to herd all these sheep. But it's not easy because he's not good at those sorts of things. He's got a complicated past. He's carrying a lot of baggage and has been sort of unwittingly thrust into this whole situation. He'd rather not be here, but the bonds that he's made with the people that he's traveling with kind of take precedent towards the other things that he also had going on. So he doesn't want to walk away from this because he's worried that what will happen to them more so than what's actually going on. So the people pulling the strings aren't his biggest concern. It's making
Gotcha.
sure that nothing bad happens to the people who are here. So the people pulling the strings aren't his biggest.
Got it. Okay. So I've noticed that Declan is not too keen on getting into a big conflict. Was Declan planning on taking it easy before you started uncovering a bunch of unfinished work from Alarad and a bunch of people that he was connected to?
I think there's a conflict going on that is bigger in his mind than what's going on here, and in his attempts to try to solve it. That's what led him to Alarad's school and everything like that. He was there for a different reason than the one he led on for. And then when he kind of found this situation, it wasn't one he could necessarily walk away from. So it's not that he's opposed to bigger conflicts. I think it's just that he's lived a life centered around fighting fights for other people as opposed to fighting them for the reason he wants to fight. So he sees a lot of his younger self in a lot of the younger people here who are like, oh no, bad guy, let's go kill it.
Right. Okay, fair
And
enough.
he's been lied to enough to know that it's not always that black and white.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. And I agree with a lot of his kind of caution too, because a lot of times in D&D, we forget that people have gone on adventures before or have had, they've lost friends before. So it's important to remember that. Okay, Maeve, tell us about your character, what you do, what you like, who's your friends.
I hate everything. No, Maeve is uncertain of where she stands in the world. Certainly, she is sort of used to the idea that you obey those in power because they have power and will use it. And so this whole friendship thing doesn't necessarily make a whole lot of sense to her because the group doesn't have a clear leader. They're like, well, what should we do? And there's nobody who says, we go here, I'm the strongest. And so she's kind of curious. It's not that she's opposed to this sort of arrangement, but she is certainly very curious as to how it's going to work. And also she doesn't want to live under a lich. Like a Sararak, he definitely seems like a bad dude, and she may not be the most moralizing person, but that doesn't mean she's okay with absolute evil.
Right.
So for now, she kind of views it as, okay, our interests align, and this is kind of weird, but I want to see where it goes.
Yeah, and I think that, over the course of D&D, one thing I find interesting about the lore of a Sararak is that he's not, like, he's never really wanted to have, like, godlike power. He's just kind of wanted to mess with people. And I think that, you are used to, like, dealing with forces and beings that mess with people, but watching someone that has those goals kind of go into full-blown tyrant mode is probably scary and enough of a motivation to be like, no, you can mess with people, but you can't control them, like, entirely. And I don't know, I think that would be good motivation too, because you deal with Shadowfell beings, right? No?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And part of the Shadowfell, for those who are unaware, they have a problem with undead roaming around killing people, so she's not big on undead.
Well, not only that, but as I kind of wrote in the document, like something we didn't expound upon, and I don't know if this should have come up in an exposition corner, but the Realms of Dread, where Barovia lie, are right next to the Shadowfell. They're connected. They're kind of just like little umbilical domains of the Shadowfell. So it's definitely like kind of brushing up against their hood, messing with that. You'll see if you read. There's like definitely some, like, a tiny bit more insight into what's going on there, talking about dreadlords and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, and we have Benjamin the Bird, the Floopdoogle. Tell us about who you are, what you do, what you smell like, your dreams.
Well, I'm definitely Benjamin the Bird. I'm a monk. I punch things and I smell like peanut butter. And
Good.
I always smell like peanut butter.
Yes. Peanut butter.
It's just all caked into you by now.
Nice and simple.
I don't know how that hasn't gotten rinsed off yet, but I suppose
He gains layers. He puts on layers himself.
Conditions with peanut butter every morning.
I believe you. So with that being said, we know that also your character has been a little bit more, like, you've been pushing more towards just being vocal. Like, for a monk, you've been kind of into just being the strongest, like, kind of like being the very best, like no one ever was. you know, you want to fight real hard and get good?
Yes.
Yes. What's the reasoning behind that?
Why not?
Fair enough. I'm just wondering, kind of, you know, because you've always been the biggest mystery of the group. Do you have any, like, have you kind of let on, like, why you joined up with them back before they hit up Straits Gallows? Like, why these people?
Just seemed interesting.
Okay.
No actual reason. It doesn't really have much in terms of reasoning.
Why stay?
He never
Like,
does.
a couple of them have family members or like past family members that seem to be tied to this scenario. Others are trying to protect people that are interested in investigating this. Why are you here?
It's either try to kill a lich or defend a caravan from bandits.
That's true.
Rather just kill liches.
Yeah, and I mean, quite honestly, you're pretty far away from that, and you're seeing that there's a lot more wrong to deal with. You know, but it's okay. You have altruistic intentions. It's good to know. And Ed, who's not here, is back in hell. So Ed has been drugged to hell, where he's chilling. And the end credits finish with, you know, everybody kind of like showing scenes of themselves fighting and smiling and giving each other high fives. We're back in the icy caverns of the Temple of Auril, beneath stone sands. Auril told you a tale of how Alarad and Einar came here with Artis Cimber, sort of tricked him into giving up the Ring of Winter, and seems like they murdered him. So other than that, you know, she's offered to destroy the Ring of Winter if you come to the Plane of Winter. Who's managing items for the most part? Does anyone know? Are you all just kind of managing stuff solo?
I think so. I think we divvied up the loot
Yeah.
at the end of last turn, so.
Okay. And who has... Was there a staff of Frost?
Yep, I have it.
Okay. I think Auril mentioned that is the finger of Auril, so it is something that is tied to the Ring of Winter.
Yep.
And there is a flying carpet, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
as well as a lucky coin. Okay, just pointing that all out, making sure we got all that. Big pile of gold. And action.
There's also an egg, isn't there?
Yeah, there is an egg over there.
I was gonna ask what the egg is.
That was the egg from
It was a Remoraz egg.
Yeah.
Is it still viable?
Yeah, go ahead and examine it.
I look at it and I.
Beautiful
'cause it's
assistant
too big for me to pick up.
Jumps onto the egg to look at.
So you look at the egg. It is
Be another dragon egg.
sitting on a pile of embers. So there's these like kind of charcoal bits sitting underneath it. It looks like the mother had been heating it with her fiery blood. And
Oh boy.
apparently piling treasure here as well for insulation. The egg seems to be intact, as it's recently been kind of nurtured, although the fire is going out.
I cast flaming javelin at it.
Okay.
The not the egg, the bits around it.
You relight the nest, stoking the fire. Everybody is standing cold. It's 0 degrees in this cavern.
Gather round, my friends. Let us see what this tiny hatchling could maybe be, because I still don't know. Except for the fact that it seems to need fire.
Well, it seems to be the same creature that you had defeated. Did anybody identify that?
I don't remember. Probably.
Does anyone want to roll knowledge nature?
Happily.
Can Cybele also roll?
Sure. I don't have a problem with Cybolt rolling.
Wow.
Because I feel like he might have knowledge of monsters. Looks like not.
Okay, so everybody did pretty poorly. The only thing that you know, Many, is that you know the name is a Remmerhaz. It is a beast that lives in the cold north. They burrow. You saw that happen, so you're like, burrowing.
Yep.
And you also saw that they had, or that the one you fought had, like, fiery spines on its back. So you imagine that they are, kind of both fire and ice related simultaneously.
If we examine the corpse of the dead one, are the spines still warm, or does it seem to be going out as the creature lays there dead?
It's still warm, but it seems like it's almost like full of magma, so it will eventually get cool. Didn't you push it down that giant hole that it dug?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I forgot about that.
So you said the fire's going out?
Yeah, the fire, but
No, it's...
Okay.
Where are the fire?
Janessa, Many has already been throwing fire bolts at it.
Laura's gonna go out and see if she can find something to keep that fire going.
Okay. You go around, and you notice that the stone sands kind of above this cavern seem to be made of, like, bits of, like, partially petrified wood, which seems to be what potentially has been used here as charcoal. So this area has been cleared out. There's a lot of old wood chippings that are, like, carbonized. So you gather, is that what you're kind of gathering?
Yeah. Charcoal and stuff sounds like a pretty good heat source if that's what is used to, I guess, incubate an egg.
So you go down and you put it back in. Everybody's still cold. You've got this big egg that you're standing around. How long are you waiting here?
Can I tell, like, how far along it is?
That's a good...
Like, make an educated guess?
Yeah. With just your knowledge of general animal gestation, I would say... I wish I knew, like, someone's opinion of Remmerhaz gestation.
6 months.
I
Yeah.
think many would probably assume this is kind of like a dragon egg because the hatching incubation seems...
Roll.
Alternatively, 3 weeks, so that things can just get nightmarishly terrifying if their population ever blows up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, if it just lays one egg at a time like this, roll a d20. "20 days."
Oh my god. What a
Oh,
waste of a
wow.
crit. And it'll take 20 more days, or it's been going for a while? It is
No, it will take
days.
20 more days. It's a fresh egg.
Shit. I don't want to leave this thing here to die. It's just a baby. It's not even a baby. It's still an egg.
We could have one of us stay here to take care of it.
For 20
Staying in
days.
this cavern would be very difficult as it is cold, even with the
Maybe-
fire.
Maybe we can get
If the
someone.
egg needs heat, we should just go outside where it's warmer.
I mean, that makes sense.
I didn't hear anything Claire said. Cause I had her muted.
It's warmer outside.
If the egg needs warmth, we should just take it outside.
We could take it outside and then find someone who can keep it warm for us for 20 days and then come back and get it. And make sure that it's being taken care of and figure out what we want to do with it from there.
But what if they steal it?
I don't know, do we know anyone who wouldn't steal it? Like, I don't know, only one name is coming to mind. I don't really trust that person.
Who's that?
Your grandmother?
Right. Actually, maybe she would be a good choice for someone to give this egg to. She has been around for suddenly. Music is all like. Maybe she would know how to take care of an egg. After all, she's been around for 600 years.
Yeah, that's very true. She probably knows a lot of stuff.
I
I
find.
think,
I
at some
fi-
point during this conversation, Spencer, I get frustrated and walk off. I'm gonna head towards the flowers that we came here for and begin.
I already
collecting.
have the flowers.
Okay. You have all of them.
Yep.
Many won a flower picking competition back in Miriam Vale. Best flower picker.
Okay. And just because I'm having a hard time remembering, this was what now?
Frost
That was
blooms. Oh, that was the little shrine to Auril that she
Okay.
spoke to you
That's
out
what-
of. Really, she
Well, that-
spoke to many most of the time.
Yep. I was just babbling to myself over and over. I thought we rolled for how many, but I did not actually write down how many. I think.
100?
That sounds right.
I think there was 100, but I don't know. I know it was more than
It was either
enough.
100 or 200.
I think
But
it was.
a very round number.
I think
it
it was
was ridiculous.
100, and it takes like 2 flowers to make a concoction.
Oh, yep, that's right, I think.
Okay, so
Nana might also know
Oh,
where
and
to
I do
find
have.
more, like find a way to get more flowers or like cultivate more flowers.
They have to be by this goddess. That's the only place they grow.
Well,
In her temples.
they're native to her plane of air.
she has a heart as cold as ice, so maybe that would be a solution to our conundrum. And then we wouldn't have to go to this woman's strange world.
I'm not following. What?
Who
Who has a heart as cold as ice?
my Nana?
Oh, okay. So you think that she can grow the flowers?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm confused. She's not willing to sacrifice her love to grow the flowers? Okay. Yeah, so we have to take this egg up to the surface.
Okay, so you walk together. Declan is probably somewhere not too far away, I don't know. And you all carry the egg up the ladder carefully, Trying not to drop it. Ooh, should I make you all roll a acrobatics check?
Oh God.
See if
not
there's
me.
a tragedy.
Not me.
We have a flying
Yeah, I
carpet.
was gonna say we could probably just put it on the carpet.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you all use your heads and put it on the flying carpet, and kind of levitate it out, just carrying the less fragile treasure in your backpacks. And you kind of go back to the surface. You have the egg. It is sitting on like a protected sheet with some coals underneath it. The carpet seems uncomfortable with the fire so near it. But it's managing.
Are we going back to Silvery Moon then? Is that the plan? Because we gotta stop by those alchemists. Do we think that Sick Lady could make a bunch of these? Or a bunch of things with these flowers?
I think she's got enough on her plate for the time being. We should probably entrust it to somebody who's got more resources.
Okay.
Okay.
And I
So
can
back to Silvery Moon?
I can definitely fast forward anything in Silvery Moon unless you have anything seriously role-playing related you wanted to accomplish in Silvery Moon.
Well, I I had my reading done, and I heard that next time I go to Silvery Moon, something important is gonna happen.
That is
So
true. Mm-hmm.
Maybe it would be best to delay a visit.
Okay. Do I know if this egg can, like, if it's like the dragon egg, or if it's not hot all the time, it'll be okay?
In this case, it does have to be warm constantly. Dragon eggs can like hibernate, but this is a living creature inside this thing. That it doesn't lie dormant like a cold-blooded animal would.
I'll just like be shooting flames at it very carefully.
So you're
the whole
just
time we're stirring it up.
shooting firebolts at the egg, and the carpet's like
Just like really really close to it. So they're like, it's like between my hands. My hands are just hovering over it, and I'm just like
you're like
adding
goosh
little
goosh goosh
bolts of
goosh
fire
goosh.
at it.
Okay.
Like
So
it's like it's a basketball, but I'm not actually moving it.
you've got this little flying carpet. You've got all your money. You're close to Jalanthar, where the sick people were. Did you need me to give you any more of the kind of story seeds that are available, or do you know what you want to do?
Well, I think we had a pretty solid lock on going to where this Zentarum temple is and shutting them down, or this fort, this hell something fort.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
they're
I don't know if anybody changed their minds or if that wasn't agreed upon, but
No,
We
that's
should-
important.
we
I
should definitely
forgot
get,
about it, but yeah, we should probably do that.
okay.
Yeah, Hellgate Keep. I think we get the flowers to the people who can make the medicine, and then while they're working on that, maybe we go clear out this Zentarum and just hope the people can hold on.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
all are riding as quickly as possible. Not bringing a cart, just kind of, riding, just on your horses. It's tricky because you're not on the main road. You're riding through, like hunting trails and stuff like that, logging trails, along the riverside. You make it to Silvery Moon. You come back around. The medicine woman there seems to be doing pretty well, administering the remaining doses of the Witchfire draft to people that are starting to go into shock. It does take you a day of waiting in Silvery Moon. The alchemists there work all night. And they do teach many the method of preparation.
Ooh.
So you can add that as a ritual to your character sheet if you want, Minnie.
Oh shit!
That is not like a magic ritual. That's just it's not like a traditional spell.
Skill.
It's like It's like just, in like a lot of games, you have rituals you can perform if you have a certain
Yeah.
ingredient or set of conditions. So
Right. So is that like how many?
yeah, just write it in your special notes section, wherever you keep those. You know how to make. This isn't, we decided it's not Kedum's ointment. I made it bad because I didn't realize where this is going. It essentially is just going to cure any disease, poison condition, madness, or addiction.
So what do
And-
we want to call this?
We will call it cold cream.
Cold cream, I love it.
I wish I knew how to type accents on a
After
Windows
all,
computer.
Witchfire is cold.
That's right. Well, I say it's like Vicks Vapor Rub, like you have to rub it
Yeah, we
kind
had
of
to rub it. We had to rub it on people. I had to apologize profusely for touching them.
For personal reasons, can Laura camp out in the wild for that night?
I'm
rather than
gonna-
going to the city.
Throw it out there. Maybe we just split the party in two. Maybe some people stay in town just in case any more of this environment show up, and
Yeah.
then some people ride back to Silvery Moon. That way we don't take the cart. It's not like a big to-do kind of situation.
Well, I gotta take the cart to take the egg to somebody who can take care of it.
Okay, yeah, you guys can. I'll go with you, and I guess I'll man the cart or whatever if you ride ahead to get the medicine stuff taken care of. Either way, I think just so Laura's not sleeping in the woods by herself, maybe because it would make sense to keep eyes on the town too, just in case anything happened.
Laura
Find that
tends
amenable.
to the people who beat the living shit out of her on a previous day.
I think that's part of the reason we need to keep an eye on you.
Okay. So you all. So while I'll guess we'll have a couple scenes here, just really quick. While Laura is staying in Jalanthar, can you make me a perception check?
Oh, of course I can. I just have to find the button for that. She didn't perceive shit.
Okay. And is anybody else there with you?
Seabold's definitely here.
Okay. I just want to give. You can have one more chance with that. Okay. Seabolt.
Before I can get a roll.
Seabolt comes back and kind of informs you that, he was just doing some patrolling and checking in with people. And he noticed that to the east, there were riders that seemed to be, he noticed them in the distance. He saw like a glinting light shining off of something that they were holding. He seemed to stay there and watch them for a moment, and they rode off. They were wearing black, but they definitely seem to be scoping out
Like the Zentarum.
Jalanthar.
Let me know if they come back. I'll be ready to fight if they come into the village.
He tells you, okay, I'll keep my eyes open, but I don't know. I get the feeling that they're just watching to see what we're up to. And back in Silvery Moon, you kind of have to stay around and get a quick meal at one of your regular taverns that you go to there, either the Black Market area tavern, which we never named, or what was it again? It was like Lady Silverhands. I love this bar and grill, something like that. And yeah, so everybody is, kind of relaxing. You're all planning. No name Nook. I like that. And so No Name Nook is where you're hanging out. You see a red-robed woman walk in with tattoos on her head. You remember this woman being the woman that you caught Mimi having dinner with and a conversation with.
Laura having dinner with?
Or Laura having dinner with, yes. I'm doing my best to do character names. It's still a bit shaky. So yeah, you remember this woman from that moment. She comes walking in, and she smiles at the large barbarian woman that runs the place, which I think, Emiya, is that who you were referring to as Nana?
Laura's grandmother?
Oh,
Mimi,
I
she calls
didn't.
Nana.
I didn't realize that. Okay. Well then, this is then another name. We'll call her Big Mama Mojo. So Big Mama Mojo greets her, and then kind of shakes her head as the red-robed woman kind of whispers to her. She looks back and she points, and then the woman kind of shakes her head again, and she kind of gives Mama Mojo this look, kind of like, come on, you're fucking with me. And she shrugs and she leaves the bar. So she seemed to be asking her something, got frustrated and left, essentially.
Oh, wait. I remember the name of the bar or whatever had something to do with TGI Fridays or something.
I think that was the other one. The I love this bar thing.
It was a chain restaurant of some kind.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll ask the bartender what the hell that was all about. I mean, I've paid this woman a lot of money in the past, so...
She says, no, I mean, she knows the drill. She knows that I can't talk about my clients, so she asked if you were friends with, the woman that wears the hat and has the blue hair. And I told her no, that is indeed not her associates, and that she was mistaken, and that she is not to bother my clients. And
Sorry, can you repeat or specify who asked who?
Mm-hmm, definitely. So Mama Mojo, the tavern owner, the big barbarian woman, was asked by the Thayan woman, whose name was Lucinda, I believe. Does that sound correct?
I thought it started with G.
G. Okay. Well, this is why if I could do more things at once, I would. I just don't have the mental capacity to take notes while I'm talking. So.
Wait, I think I have it written down somewhere on my character sheet. No, I wrote it down, but I must have erased it.
Okay.
Crap.
Well, now it's Lucinda, because we don't remember. So she tells, so Lucinda had asked this woman if these are the woman with the blue hair's friends with the hat. She said no, they're not, you're mistaken, and you should not bother them because they're, valued guests. It might have been Galinda.
I think it was Galinda.
Okay, so
or something like that.
So Galinda, so then Galinda got frustrated, said, come on, I know that's who they are. The woman continued to disagree. Again, the bar owner continued to disagree, said, no, you should go. You're no longer welcome here, and asked her to leave. Does that all make sense now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a complicated exchange, but I kind of made it that way, I guess. I think at this point we can continue to fast forward unless anybody else has anything to do.
I just want to make a note that when I pay for our meal or whatever, and after she told me what she told me, I'm going to pay her 4 platinum total, so severely overpay for the meal and just kind of thank her for keeping an eye out.
Yeah, she says, Oh, you're still doing pretty well, it looks like. I thought you would have spent that all by now with how much you tipped me. I mean, it's not my place to make an observation. I'm just joking. You don't have to tell me anything.
I pay well for loyalty and for people who can keep their mouth shut. It's something that's kind of hard to find these days.
Sure. Well, listen, you don't have to tell me what you're worth. I'm just giving you a hard time. All right. Well,
Well, I'll ask her if she knows of any like zookeeper type people that I could charge to babysit an egg for me.
yes. No. I mean, there is a bestiary in town. What is that? Is that a weird word? I don't understand.
No, I just was thinking of something else. I'm sorry.
I think
Bestiary is a great. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Mama Mojo talks more like this. She's like, yeah. Now, the bestiary is run by a fella out of Calimport. He, basically knows that wizards love mysterious critters. Says he's getting them from all over the place. So you should be able to find someone. You should know what to do or have the equipment to take care of something if you found something in the wild. Might even buy it off you.
Okay. Is he a trustworthy person? Like, who does he give these creatures to?
I mean, as much as you can trust someone from Calimshan, they're, motivated by money only.
Okay.
But, that being said, I don't know. As you can see, money goes a long way.
Wink, wink.
So she says, any other information? I can give you
No,
only
I just-
so much for free, but you pay me enough that I can keep going.
No, that was very helpful. Thank you. I will go and find this individual. What was their name again?
The Kalashite would be Azar.
I guess real quick too, I'll just ask her that Thayan woman who's asking about the girl in the hat. How dangerous is she?
I don't really think she's dangerous. I know that she doesn't have any ties with Thay, but whatever she did to, earn whatever kind of punishment brought her here instead of her home, I'd say probably might make her more dangerous in a lot of ways. So, I would suspect.
Fair enough. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, anytime, sweetheart. Her husband kind of comes back from the back and he says, I baked you all a cake for the road.
Oh
He's-
my god, what kind of cake?
If
Very
you
important.
recall, he's this older, like silver-haired dwarf, I think. It is like a raisin rum cake.
Oh my god, that's my favorite.
He sets it down and he wraps it in some cloth and he gives it to you all. Goodbye. You can only do so much role playing in one game. That's what my mom used to say. Anyway, I hope that you all come back.
Yeah, I think we head off to take care of the egg thing. You said this guy's willing to pay us for it. Is that something you want to work out? Manny, did you have questions for him, or did we just want to say, like, we sell the egg and go away?
Oh, I just want him to babysit the egg.
Okay.
I don't know if I trust him to sell it. Because, we have a house someday. Maybe Noodlejaw and this egg could be buddies. When
The dragon says, are you saying that's friend for me?
Maybe.
Oh.
Do you want a friend?
I mean, you don't eat your friends, right?
No.
Oh, then
If he's
I guess.
bad, you can eat him. You can eat him if he's bad.
Well,
That
But
couple
bad,
of days
like-
and you're already not the baby anymore, man.
I talk
Smart.
real good.
Noodlejaw is real smart. Knows all the words. We had lessons. Can read too.
The book in the backpack tells me that I'm the smartest dragon. Oh,
We're gonna talk. We don't
okay.
talk about the book in Silver Moon. We don't talk about the book. Sorry, I didn't tell you. Now you know. Don't talk about the book.
Okay,
No
I'm
book.
sorry.
There is no book.
Okay.
There is no book. Okay. Nothing to see here.
Cut to Laura Lightwind. Something feels wrong. It almost feels as if Many was hiding something from her head.
There's a disturbance in the force. Okay. Wow, now we're getting into real weird music here. I will switch that. Hold on just a moment
Hello,
here.
would you like to buy an egg or sell an egg to me?
So
Yeah.
so we drop off the egg for it to get.
You know, I'm just gonna
baby
leave
back
this
with
music
the
up
egg
because
baby.
yeah, it's like really cheerful now. So you're wandering through Silvery Moon, the sun is up, and everybody is smiling at you and waving.
Like up a big old hill.
And yeah, you get to the edge of town. There is a big kind of fenced off area. There is a ticket person offering admission to this bestiary. Signage all over. The fenced area surrounds a large Kalashite style tent. This kind of like, actually none of you ever saw those. So kind of like a Middle Eastern style giant tent.
Ooh, fancy. Okay.
By the way, let me just say that when I said that Kalashites were motivated only by money, that was not referring to actual Middle East people or places. I just want to clarify that this is how I want to portray them in this world, and that is the type of style and architecture that they have. That's all I had to say. Continue.
I thought you were just making that person racist.
Oh, no. Well, actually, yes. I guess that both. Both, I'm clarifying that you shouldn't judge cultures based on stereotypes. Anyway, just you get the point.
Warning.
Just-
I go
Views
up to the
represented.
ticket guy.
The views in
Go-
this show are not representative of the Dungeon Master or any.
so, so yeah, all of
I
you.
go up to.
Mhm.
Sorry.
No, go
I
ahead.
just go up to the ticket guy, ask for Azar, and then get him to babysit the egg. The end.
Okay. Azar comes out. I am going to just have to stall you if this is what you want to do. So he says, yes, I don't really believe that I can just watch it for free is the thing. I mean, people don't come to see eggs. They come to see beasts. And
Yeah, but that wouldn't it be a huge draw for people to come see this wild creature hatch from an egg?
well,
And to, like, see how they.
can you make a persuasion
eat it?
check?
You sure can.
Okay. I suppose, how long will this take? And do I have any... I have full merchandising rights for the profits, right?
Yes, any ticket sales, you get all that.
Okay.
It just helps the argument too. Let him know that if we die, right, and never come back, then he just got a free Remoraz egg that he never even had to pay for. Like,
Truth.
All right. I suppose I will... Yes. I've got a furnace over here, actually, for the salamander that I keep. Is that too powerful of a creature? Anyway, I don't even remember what salamanders are scored in this game. Some sort of heat animal. I
The
have.
baby mander.
It's so cool. I mean, hot. I mean, I don't know. It's neat.
Alright. Well, that's enough of this. You are... I'll be here all week and longer, don't worry.
I will be back in 3 weeks.
Okay.
A fortnight and some.
Maybe I'll guest star in this game next time or some other day. See you later.
better bookmark this music.
Oh well.
Okay, so we leave the happy game music, and we fast forward. All of you, we're still in Happy Music Town. we go back to Jalanthar. Mimi, what are you doing?
Well, right now I'm just going through my books and I'm reading about some fancy magic.
Okay.
You said Mimi, so she's giving you an answer from Mimi's perspective.
Also, I'm going out into the street and occasionally offering the homeless people of the city some bread.
Some bread? Is this a trait that you've had this whole time?
Oh yes, as I am Mimi, I'm always offering
Spencer,
people
you
bread.
had said Mimi, so this entire answer is from Mimi's perspective.
Oh, I get it now. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can, everyone. Anyway. Okay. So, Laura, I'm never going to get these character
Yeah.
names down. It's never going to happen. I can't even remember half of the people I know.
My name is Nora Lightwind. I'm the magician.
Mm-hmm. I'm a magician! So...
Abraca frickin' Dabra.
Abraca, fuck you. Sorry, it's a Adventure Zone thing. Okay. So all of you arrive. Laura is sitting at the inn. The innkeeper has been bedridden and sweating as she now no longer has access to the Witchfire draft, but all of you have come here with stuff. Go ahead and play this out real quick, get everything ready. We should definitely have enough time for a big ol' keep smashing point here, but I need to go grab something. So I'll be right back while you plan.
Actually, can I make a constitution check to see whether I can stand not having my not doing my stuff that I need to take? Or is that-
Yeah, you can make a constitution save. You're doing fine. I mean,
I'm sober today.
not fine, but you're not you don't have any like levels of exhaustion or anything like that. You don't
Not
have
the
the
jitters at all.
really, a lot of the people here are suffering from like what would be like the poisoned condition. You know, very similar to that. And you're not. You passed your save. I am just trying to find my notes here on who this lady is and what her name is, but it doesn't matter. You all know. Oh, Sintal. So remember, she is Sintal. She was the elder of, or is the elder of Jalanthar. Go ahead, take it away. I have to step away for a second for stuff. Be right back.
When he said she is Sintal, it sounded like he said she isn't tall.
I thought that was exactly what he said.
Okay, so we've got medicine. We're here in character, Jim. Get better.
I want to stay out of character. That I think the reason why Laura's not taking her stuff, well, her given reason for why is because she is trying to show that she can. If she can do it, everyone else can too. But of course, she made her save, so obviously she would be able to do it. But whatever.
All right, so for parity's sake, I guess we come walking into the inn. Anybody who stayed in town is in the inn. I'm going to ask anybody who stayed in town. Everything stay quiet while we were gone. No trouble. We made it back.
Yeah, there's no trouble, but Cybalt saw some black robes out in the distance last night.
Just robes, riders.
Zentarum.
It's bound to happen. I guess it couldn't be avoided.
I thought they would come back.
I guess the faster we get these people back on the feet, the sooner they can defend their home. And the sooner we take out the people at Hellgate Keep,
Yeah,
the sooner they'll stop coming.
I don't think these people can defend themselves against an entire underground spooky creepy group of assholes.
Right. Hopefully they can handle a couple guys. Did Siebold say how many there were?
He didn't get a head count.
Fair enough. I'll turn to Ben and just say, you still pretty comfy up on the roof up there? You maybe want to keep an eye out while we get this medicine distributed. See if you spot any of these guys. If they only showed up at night, then they're probably not going to be too bold about this whole thing. You can get a better vantage point than any of us, though I guess with the
Ooh.
flying carpet, somebody else can come up there too.
Yeah, Noodle will go up as well and try to help. Doesn't
And
get
I'm-
far
That was the
very well
plan.
yet.
And I'm back
That was the
too.
plan.
Okay, yeah, if that was the plan, then I guess, let us know if you see anything. And Spencer, could you hear us during that interaction?
Yeah, so
Okay.
so basically, after a moment, it becomes clear that, yeah, everybody is doing pretty poorly, but you all have kind of started to make a plan to distribute this medicine. Seabolt tells you, she clarifies that there were like only about 3 riders.
Okay.
And what else could I have weighed in on?
I think that's it.
Okay.
So, unless anybody objects, I think the general plan is let's take this medicine to the woman, let her continue to take credit for it. She can dole it out to the people as they need it in order to get as many people as she can back up on their feet. But we ended up with, what'd you say, 50 doses?
Yeah. And you only, I think, what were there, 30 victims here? 40?
Something like that. And we already gave them 11?
Yes. So right now, let's say there are 30 people left. Let's just round it out. Okay. So you've got 20 for whatever you see fit. It's a lot. I'm bad at doing game economy, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there are other towns potentially that had this problem too, so we may still need them.
Wink.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, because we started with 12, and I kept one without telling her. We gave her 11. So is it we give her 30 total, or we give her 30 of the 50? Just so that I can...
So
Where
I
I'm
think
at.
there were probably at least 40, if not more.
Okay.
So,
So either way, we have 20.
yes.
Are
That
you
is what I'm
are you
trying to say.
drinking these? Otherwise,
No, I guess...
okay. I got it. I got it.
Yeah. Thank you. I've got my 1 dose of cold cream in my pocket.
I got a whole case, man. It's real fancy. It's leather.
Perfect. Yeah, so I guess, we have the necessary conversation with the medicine lady,
Yeah.
and should we bring this Sintal lady into the loop as well? I mean, she's suffering, but I don't know if we can trust her.
I don't know if we can trust her either. Like, what if she was bargaining with them to get more drugs for herself or something? I don't know. She seems shady.
I mean,
I'm sure she's fine. I had a drink with her last night.
well, these sort of things can turn you into a person that you're not, so I guess we can't blame her if she's had some weak moments. I think we should stay here and make sure everybody gets their medicine. If that takes an extra day, so be it. And then we head straight to them from here.
Okay.
We shouldn't make another stop.
Does anyone else have any other scenes that they want to narrate about the treatment of the people here? All right. Well, then I'll just take over. So over the course of, the next day and into the, just over the course of this actual day and into the evening, you're all just watching people improve. It isn't hard to administer the cream to them. You're just kind of making sure that everybody is able to, stay hydrated. You kind of all help cook like a big meal for everybody to get their strength back now that they can eat a little bit easier. And, by the next day, everybody seems to at least be able to get out of bed, and kind of shake off some of the sweaty, shaky behaviors that they had exhibited before. And they all, kind of look to Sintal. You did cure her, right?
I think as long as she's one of the people who needed help, then hopefully
Yeah.
she shows up like everybody when
Yeah,
when
she
start
had
administering them.
she had definitely gotten really bad. So she, essentially kind of to abridge what happens is a few people have accused her of holding back the Witchfire draft, and she denies it. She says that no, I was just making sure we had spare Witchfire draft just in case. So they're a little bit on the. There's not really like a clear leadership in the town right now since they don't trust her. And some people are asking, if there's going to be any like more Witchfire draft coming into town.
I think as part of the deal, if we want to narrate that whole scene, maybe what we tell the lady is she needs the Witchfire draft in order to make the cure, to see if we can convince people to turn over anything that they have left as
Got
part
it.
of the buyback program almost.
Yeah.
To try to get it as much of it off the street as we can.
The medicine woman agrees to that, and she has made sure to confiscate everything, and kind of poured it out in the river. Poor fish, magic fish.
Heroin fish.
Okay, so other than that, though, things go pretty well. Sintal is trying to regain composure and leadership, and if there's nothing else to narrate, you all are free to head into the woods.
How dense are these woods?
They're fairly dense. I mean, it's not too far from Stone Sand. I turned us. This map is way worse than I remember. It's really weird. So I'll find another one someday if we stay in the Silver Marches. But Stone Sands is right here, and Hellgate Keep is right here.
So not too dense, but just a generally classical forest.
Classic forest. This is an ancient elven forest. They are the elves that originally kind of came to move towards Silvery Moon and live with the other races. The dwarves of Sundabar. The dwarves that lived in the Nether Mountains, the humans that settled in Sundabar, etc., kind of all have converged between Silvery Moon and Sundabar. Hellgate Keep was originally a elven fortress to defend against the possible threat of the Netherese, who lived over in this desert that became a desert when, the Netherese left. Hellgate Keep was, basically just a lookout for that. It has a very strange history involving the Netherese.
How tall are the trees in the area?
I would say these are at least 50-foot high trees, your classic elven trees.
How's the canopy cover?
Yeah, it is dim light in the forest.
Okay.
However,
I'm gonna fly above the canopy.
you're just kind of looking out for anything.
Mainly staying out of sight. It's
Okay.
gonna be hard to look out no matter what in any direction, but I just want to hide from sight, but follow the group from above.
Make a perception check. You don't have disadvantage or anything due to dim light conditions, and I'll make the DC a little lower.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any major issues there. Seems good to me.
since this is kind of my home turf, if you will, or at least a forest somewhat like this, should I be making some kind of survival check to find this place, or is it like a clear path? Like, is there a road between how
There is an old road that you're following. I'm just thinking maybe there might be any like threats you're looking out for.
Yeah, I was more thinking just, scouting nature, if I should be making any survival checks.
Yeah, make a survival check for me. I would enjoy that.
11.
You see very small humanoid fresh prints in the ground, but you can't identify who they belong to. You know they're fresh, you don't know how long they've been there, and they're going in the same direction that you're going.
Okay.
Can everyone in here in the forest make perception checks? Okay. All right then. So while you can't,
Claire, can you make a check on my behalf? Unless there's already one that's really high and doesn't need it.
Yeah, I hit a crit, so we're okay.
okay.
Oh,
So you're trying to identify the boot prints, and you're kind of crouched down and just examining them closely, and then you hear like a whisper coming from your left. It says, "He came for you, the Dusty Man. He came from the east as fast as he can. He's here to find you, the Dusty Man."
What language is this?
It is in. Well, I don't know if you would speak it, but some of it's in Elven. Other words, if you know Dwarven or Orcish or Giant, you can tell her it's Giant.
Okay, I actually do know Giant.
Okay, so yeah, it's an Elven and Giant.
Does the name Dusty Man ring any bells? Would that be something I'm aware of?
Nothing that you
Just
are
totally
aware of, no.
Okay, I'll kind of put my hand up to slow everybody down to a stop and probably hop down off my horse and try to move in the direction of whatever it was I heard
Okay.
as quietly as I can.
You get closer and it gets louder. "You took his stuff, and he has a plan to get it back. The Dusty Man." And it seems to be coming from a tree, like a ways off the path.
Okay. Can I tell like from the tree itself or from up in the tree?
From inside the tree, like it seems to be coming out of the tree, as if the tree had a mouth.
Can I look for a mouth?
You notice a large knot in the tree. Like a open kind of knot.
I'm gonna take the quiver off my back and hold it forward and ask, was this the Dusty Man's? In whatever, however I can try to connect, confangle Giant and Elven together.
You took something else from the Dusty Man. Can you guess?
Is the noise coming from the knot in like the
Yeah,
open
it
hole?
seems to be coming from the knot.
Is everyone else able to hear at this point?
Only many who followed Declan. But Declan was probably being pretty sneaky. I just let many have that one.
Oh, okay.
What?
I want to roll because it's probably going to be awful. Oh, that's not bad. Why is that not negative?
Are you proficient, maybe?
No, I'm not. Broken.
Hmm.
Be 9.
Okay. So You got a 9. You're not sneaky, that's for sure.
So we have to guess who the Dusty Man is? The
I think he was
Dude.
asking us to, or I guess it was asking us to guess what we took from the Dusty Man. Is that the tone that I got from it, or did I
Oh.
misread that?
No,
so
you got
is
it.
Is it a heart or eyeballs or one of those things?
Oh. You got it. You got it. And then the rest of the trees start to whisper, she got it. She got it. She knows.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. I've never heard trees talk before like this. Kind of cool, but also really creepy.
You see a child walk out from behind one of the trees
Oh Lord.
and say, you're safe now. You solved the puzzle.
What? Oh, I didn't know we were in danger. Okay.
It's okay. The
Who are you?
The Dusty Man captured me and left me here to tell you that he was coming. But not anymore, because you're so smart.
Oh boy.
What
Okay.
kind of child is this? Is this a human child? Is this a
This appears to be a human child, a young boy.
Appears to be.
No.
the boy?
I asked the child how long ago it was captured and where its parents are.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago. The Dusty Man comes and finds you if you're bad or if you take something that doesn't belong to you. He was guarding something in a tomb. That's what he told me when I was inside his belly.
Inside his belly?
Uh-huh.
What is even happening?
If you're
Okay,
bad,
so-
he'll gobble you up. And he gobbled me up.
He doesn't sound like a very nice man.
Mm-mm.
Maybe the kid was bad.
What did you do that was bad?
I don't know. I lived over there in the keep.
Oh, okay.
Will you take me back home?
Like, oh, I mean, yeah, that's probably important, but I don't know that the people that you think were at the keep are there anymore. You said you've been gone a long time.
Oh no. Maybe I can find what happened to them. My name is Jeffrey. I like lizards.
yeah. Lizards are cool. Turtles are also great. We saw a fire lizard earlier today. It was very pretty.
Whoa.
Yep. So
You have a lizard.
Yeah, I do. This is Noodle. Noodle,
Mm.
this is Jeffrey.
Can I hold it?
At this point, are other people like? Are they just hanging out on the other side of the forest, or are they
You tell me.
20 feet away? Or
You have your own free will. This is a game of free will.
I want to believe that we're only like 20 feet away at most.
I believe so. I think that's fair.
So during this conversation that she's having with this child that came out of a tree that speaks giant, can I make any sort of, I guess I don't want to phrase it like that because we're trying to avoid that. Do I notice
Is
anything
this
about
kid
this
secretly
kid?
a
Like,
monster?
Well, like, is he
Or
somewhat
a ghost or
incorporeal?
something.
Is he
Yeah.
filthy?
Make
Like,
a-
what's this kid look like?
Yeah, he is dirty. He's wearing like torn trousers, like almost like, like cut off shorts, and a dirty like shirt full of holes. His clothing is all white. He has like a stick in his hand that has a knife tied to the end of it. I don't know if that was a major detail you wanted to know about.
Is he armed? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that.
That's certainly something I would be looking for, so
Okay.
that's fair.
Okay, sure. Yeah, he has a stick with a knife lashed to it, with cord, and he seems to just be maintaining intense eye contact, like unblinking. Make a history check.
Yeah. Once my character sheet starts behaving, especially since I have a -1. That makes sense because I'm not from.
Declan, this seems to be a kid. Laura, you know that typically, like,
Not a kid.
well, you know that typically, like, you heard this from Mimi, that monsters that have, like, nursery rhyme style songs associated with them are typically tricksters.
I thought so.
Meanwhile,
this kid
Maeve's
is
thought
literally a
process.
fairy tale.
Maeve's thought process goes like this: talking trees, creepy kid, fairy, some kind of rhymey thing. Yeah, no, this is some Fae bullshit, and we should be careful.
And he wants to help the small child, but the small child is creepy, so she doesn't know what to do.
So is Maeve, but you help her.
Yeah, but I just want to give her hugs. It's different. I don't know this one that well yet.
Okay,
Seabolt's also super creepy.
do you want me just to go?
No.
I can go if I'm not wanted here.
Well, it's not that we don't want you. We just don't know where you belong.
Oh. Well, I think I fit in.
I think either way, you don't want to go where we're going. However long ago you left, we're going there because there are bad people there now. So, I don't think you'd be safe coming with us. We're not going to walk you into a dangerous situation. If you want to wait here, maybe we can talk when we come back and tell you what we find.
Okay, I'll stay right here.
Can you go back in the tree so nothing can hurt you?
Sure, I'll go back to the tree.
Are you comfortable with that? Is that an okay place for you to be, or is that like, do you have like traumatic thoughts with the tree?
No, of course,
or-
the tree would be great. I love the tree.
Okay, good. What about all those other voices that were around here?
Oh, those were my friends. They also got eaten.
Are they stuck?
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh god.
And he reaches into the, like, knot hole of the tree and he's like, "Ugh. Oh, it's really stuck. I feel like a foot. Can you help me?"
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I would advise against whatever shenanigans this creature's trying to pull you into, Laura says. She's got her arms crossed. She is not amused.
I think too,
I'll-
since. Oh, go ahead.
I would say I'd toss him some rope and tell him to tie the rope to the
Okay, I've got it now. Oh, wait a second. Wait. That's not the hole that they were put in. And suddenly there's like a kind of a burping sound, and you hear like kind of the splashing of vomit on the forest floor, and there are, like, somehow, like, fully sized children kind of start to pop out of this other child's mouth, and they say,
Cool.
"Dusty man, Dusty man, Dusty man, Dusty man, Dusty man." And the child holding the stick says, "Oh yeah, that's who I am," and snaps its fingers and turns around, and then the intense music starts, because I'm sure you're all going to want to roll initiative.
What I wanted to do, I didn't want to interrupt anybody, but I don't know if this is racist, but I think I've worked out a bird call with Ben, so he knows when we're in trouble. But he's a bird, so I don't want to be racist when I say that, but it's the most logical audio symbol or thing that we would use, right? Because you're in the forest and you're trying to remain unnoticed. So as long as that's not offensive, I make whatever noise to let Ben know that we're investigating.
Yeah, Ben is hovering right overhead now and can
Probably
swoop
best
down.
not a bird calling a forest. Some sort of noise that you wouldn't hear in a forest.
Well, I think the point is, right, if it's a bird call, then it blends in.
Yeah.
Like a bird that doesn't normally live in the forest.
Right. Or like a bird that does, but in a certain pattern. I mean, we'll work on it. Either way, if you're here, that's
You just do like
you need to save me from whatever this thing is.
I'll be waiting in the trees, kind of like looking to see what is this.
All right.
need a
I am currently downstairs heating up a burger, so I might not actually be able to. Claire, I'm gonna need your help. Oh,
That's
Claire
a fancy
doesn't
man
have me
right
muted.
Aye, aye, Captain.
there. Fancy boy right
I
there.
just gave you a salute, but I think I'm not sure if that was actually like a
It's
Nazi
okay.
salute, so I should probably not
I doubt
salute
it.
people anymore.
No, it's okay. Just learn what is and is not a Nazi salute, and then anything that isn't that is okay.
Maybe I should transition my salute into some kind of like
Not
Miles
Nazi
Edgeworth
salute.
thing where he's
There's
got like
quite
a
a few
flare.
salutes you can do.
It's, this is unrelated to
directly
the video
resemble
game
the
anyway.
right.
The important part is the important thing is that I'm not actually present, so Claire has to do all my rules for me.
Is this the thing where you can come back? I mean, this is probably going to be an important situation.
Yeah, she'll be
Um,
back.
I'll-
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Oh, the burger
So,
thing.
yeah, food.
The burger thing isn't going to keep you gone for too long, I would hope. Let's see.
But yeah, I
sounds
dropped
like
myself on the
that's-
map. Spencer put me however close to this thing I would be if you'd like me to be closer. Because
I'm sure you were all relatively close. I know that you were all kind of not like.
I guess I was talking to it, so I'd probably be
Well, I'm
closer.
glad Manny came with me because as soon as the voice came out of the hole in the tree, I was going to shoot it with an arrow. So
Well, and that just would have made things a little bit weird for me. Let's see. I am. I just need one more moment, y'all. Sorry for the wait.
no, you're good. Would it
Oh,
behoove
it's
you to
fine.
take a short break, or
Not. I mean, unless you all want to take this time to do that, that's fine. But I mean, I don't care. I'm just gonna need another minute here. This is
Claire,
something.
what's my initiative score?
I forgot to roll initiative.
I was like, they probably.
Yeah. That's the point.
yeah, I don't know. I heard that like handheld game sound too, and was like,
That was a good timing.
Was that in the music track?
I have no idea. I just heard like I
No,
forgot
no,
to roll initiative.
Someone sent me a very short video of a turtle eating worms, and every time it eats a worm, the music plays.
Oh.
Goes ding.
Did you ever see
Okay.
all those newts or geckos licking the food, and every time they do it, makes the Yoshi Yum noise? It's so fantastic. And Spencer, let me know when you're ready.
I think I'm almost there.
How close should Laura be to the front?
Probably behind myself and many, if I had to guess.
At most 20 feet away from Deglan.
And I probably
I would
wouldn't
say she would have moved about 10 feet away after saying, "Hey, I'm not okay with this creature. It's
I
definitely
probably-
not."
You
a
know
person."
what? Let's just go all in. Yeah, that
Just
sounds.
go. Just do it.
Let's do
The
this.
Legion of the Damned Children.
Yeah, I think 3 ghost children sounds good. That's about right.
A gaggle of children.
Okay.
A giggle of children.
And let's see. That's about right. Okay. Good. It looks like you all rolled, although I may have initiative from a different screen. So let me try to remember which one that was.
Just, I think everybody
You-
just
it
take a
was-
second to mark down what yours is, and then if you clear it, we'll
It
just
was
manually.
it was cleared when I rolled my.
Oh, was
roll
it
the
cleared?
first roll.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I just, well, no, you can't see the old one, so I just have to.
Oh.
What map were you fighting?
Actually,
Oh, I know.
If
I know.
it was empty, we can actually see that.
Yeah. Well, I see 2 for Seabolt in here, so I don't know.
Doesn't look like it was empty then, because he's only on mine once. Just go ahead and clear
Yeah,
it.
I'm-
And I think you can just.
I am. I'm
decide
going
like
into
that.
I'm going into the Temple of Oril and clearing everything out of there. So that did it.
Yeah, that also works.
Yeah, that's all I had to do. Problem averted. All right, now I just got to roll some baddie initiative and we'll get started here. Unless you all do want your break first. It's up to you. And you're like,
I'm fine
Actually,
before or
that-
after.
That sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah,
Okay.
We'll take our 5-minute break now.
take your 5 so that you can get in a big fight. I rolled bad initiative again, so this should be a nice advantage for you all. Sure hope that was enough. Spectral children.
I'm not sure how I feel about quantifying the appropriate amount of spectral children. But yeah, fair. BRB, and I'll be back to fight in FOT.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Hi.
My phone died.
Hmm.
Did people leave?
Yeah, I gave them a break just so that you could be here too. So they'll be back soon.
When was the break?
I don't know. It started like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's whenever.
Still here.
I'm still
I will
streaming
get
right
back.
now. I haven't even put up my interstitial slide just so people can watch me sit here patiently. Even though no one's here in my room, never mind.
She switched.
Will disappear and come back.
Okay.
Should switch to the Jeopardy theme.
I can do that if it wasn't copyrighted material.
Oh no! Do you know what's really sad?
Hmm.
I am now opening my last jar of homemade jam.
Oh man.
I'm gonna have to make some more.
What flavor? That's an important note.
Strawberry. So it's actually decent time for that because strawberry season is just about done and everything is on super sale.
I'm 32 and I've never eaten a strawberry.
What?
That's a real thing.
Why? How?
I don't know. I'm super boring, but like I've always been more of a vegetable person than a fruit person. Like I like an apple or an orange, and when I was little, I really liked grapes.
But not
Outside
even
that, I never.
out of curiosity, like, oh,
No.
hey,
I'm like I said, I'm a boring motherfucker.
like,
Not boring. It's weird.
no one's ever given you like a fruit salad or anything like that.
Yeah, or like chocolate covered strawberries at the office or something, which maybe actually sounds kind of weird.
Well,
But-
so I don't know what this says about me, but I'm sooner the guy who eats a raw potato at football practice than a guy who just puts the fruit salad on his plate and tries it. So I don't know what that says about me, but yes. The
Sounds
same
like a
goes
dare is a
for-
dare.
Yeah, I think if somebody dared me to eat a strawberry, I would eat the whole thing. I wouldn't even eat around the stem. But like,
Yeah, that's what the real.
but I've
nutrition-
also never had watermelon.
Ah.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, I think we're all here almost. Maybe not Claire. I am.
Oh, Claire, that's she's here.
Does she though?
Yes, yes, I did.
Oh. Well, hello there. Hello there. All right, give me one moment here. I was like, oh, now I can take this time to grab some
Well,
creepy
you still need
music.
part of a break.
No. I was just going to see if I could find some special music to use. But if I probably can get it done in just 2 shakes here. Oh, here we go. There we go. What do we got here? Hello. This one. Oh, I don't have any creepy, scary music. Okay. Well, moving on then. All right. So, the child turns into a gigantic, demonic-looking creature and says, "You forgot about me when you were in the tomb, and now you'll be with me wherever you go, in my belly." He looks down at Manny and says, "I like short, easy to swallow creatures."
Don't call me short.
Benjamin, dive bombs from the sky, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, can you start order?
I
forgot to roll until late.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. But Benjamin still dive bombs from the sky first.
I'm gonna dive right on him.
Okay.
This looks big. How tall is this?
This creature is about 15 feet tall.
I'll stay at about the top of his head then. About 15 feet up then.
Okay. So you're hovering, you're kind of flapping right over this this
Yeah.
creature.
There.
Oof. Okay, so tell me about these attacks because 3 of them hit, the first 3.
I was thinking it would be from the sky, kind of dive on his head to give him a slap and kind of like attach onto him. while he's
Okay.
beating his head in.
So you like grab onto his shirt, you know, after he hulked out, and are just like bonking him on the head with your
Yeah.
baseball bat.
Trying to hold on and bonk him on the head.
What form is your weapon in?
It is on a very non-special looking stick.
Okay, you got it.
Just looks like a stick.
This might be a short fight because I forget how good you all are every single time. Although on paper this fight is normal for this, or probably difficult for this type of group. So the giant says, "Oh no, my head! I'm gonna use that to eat you after you're dead. You hit it so hard, I think I bled." It's Declan's turn.
Damn right.
All right, I'm going to take a shot, I guess, with Messenger.
Okay.
Since he's right in front of me.
Yeah, you already had like an arrow kind of half notch, so you just pull it back the rest of the
Right.
way and let it fly.
I'm assuming an 11 probably doesn't hit him.
No, you notice that he is wearing this like chainmail that is so tight it's like digging into his skin.
Okay. Is there a tree or something nearby that I can duck behind to try to hide?
Yeah. There are trees all over the dang place. I can throw some tree art up, or I see there's some trees being drawn. I can copy paste those. Whatever y'all prefer. I mean, that one's still a work in progress. That's a very good elf tree. Oh, okay.
It's
So that's a 26, Spence.
Okay. That's a good. It's a good stealth, I would say.
And I'll hide up here in this horrifying forest.
I like the blistery forest. Okay. So you it was the 26 to hide because of your boots? Okay.
Boots of every kind.
I thought that was for sound, like approach instead of sight.
That's a good thing to look up.
But I don't know. I know that they work differently. Like one is like if you haven't been seen before, the boots work. And if you have been seen before but haven't been heard, like the cloak works. I don't know. It's like, but I don't know.
So yeah, it's based on moving silently. So I guess for that to proc, I'd probably have to like get out of their sight.
Right. It's not for like hide checks. So if you're trying to sneak up behind someone who doesn't know your presence, you would get the bonus. The cloak would be if you're trying to hide, I think. You do a lot of hiding, but you know, I don't know, not for this one. Okay. But 13 is actually like, yeah, so the creature says, "I see you. You're in the trees. I know these trees. I've been waiting for you." I don't always have to rhyme. That was just a shtick for a little bit. It is one of the children's turns. A child that is still covered in strange giant bile in a ghostly form floats towards Benjamin up in the air and begins to... Ooh... it tears its face off directly in front of you while everybody watches. Can everyone make... I think even Declan... Can everyone make me a wisdom saving throw? All right. So you all don't get gray hair from staring at this child rip its own face off. And okay, that's an action.
Oh wait, there's someone else who hasn't made a
Yep.
Okay, that's
some kind of a bolt man, some kind of a ringa. Although he's kind of dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's sort of like an ageless, creepy fuck. But yeah, sure, he made it.
Okay, so Seabolt, or so who didn't make it? Was that Maeve that didn't make it?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think Maeve and
So-
maybe... Oh, looks like Emmy maybe rolled for Seabolt. Emmy, do you want...
It's a DC
Should I stop
13.
trying to do that?
I thought you had skipped it or like missed it, so
Oh, sorry.
I rolled. Sorry. I don't know.
You rolled first, so we'll go with the 5.
Maeve, I'm sorry to say you're 32 years old now, or however old, you're 20 years older.
Oh no.
You are an adult now. You come bursting, like your armor is
I'm
very
now
tight now.
middle-aged.
Are you middle-aged? I mean, you were what,
I
like
mean,
14, 13?
does 34 count as middle age?
No, middle-aged.
2, and I'm
feel like
definitely more than halfway through my life.
I
so,
feel
yeah.
I feel like at least in D&D 32 should be middle age.
Oh, in fantasy times, yes, but I feel attacked. I'm still gonna say.
Sure. In real life, that's old to someone who's under 20, but that's not that old, actually.
Oh no, beautiful assistant's 2 months older.
Oh yeah, because in stoat years, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna kill your stoat with a visage. Also, because I think it has to be. I don't think it would affect animals. I mean, it says creature, but I don't. Oh, and is anyone immune to being frightened? I don't think any of you are. I just wanted to double check.
Just charm or advantage.
Okay.
Just charm or something.
And you were also frightened, Maeve, and not the stoat. Well, the stoat is frightened.
Beautiful assistant hides in Laura's shirt.
Okay, but I'm done with ghost actions. I just wanted to soak that up because I'm pretty sure all of my creatures are going to die very soon. Laura, it's your turn.
How dare you say such mean things to my friend? Bam! Witch bolt.
Okay,
Frick.
you shoot out a witch bolt.
It misses.
It flies off and hits one of the trees, the creature batting it away with its stick with a knife at the end of it. No! That's not right! You notice it's changing voices every time it speaks too. Not tonight.
Oh no, I started a fire!
Oh, that was my friend, the tree. I'm gonna come for thee. Many, it's your turn. Oh! Oh dear.
There it is.
He called me short.
Oh no.
I turned into a bear.
Alright,
And I gnaw on him.
you charge, making bear noises.
Really, really annoyed and angry bear noises. I'm gonna multi-attack his leg.
Okay.
Bite him.
You attack, biting into the leg of this giant. It says, "Oh, not again. You can't understand how many times this happens to me."
I growl and I claw him. Maybe.
You do not claw. It rakes into the chainmail that sits on its skin, and it says, "Ooh, tickles."
I just sit there and growl at him with his blood.
Do you get
dripping
two
from my
claws,
jaw.
or oh no, those are both your claws.
I
get
just
it.
get one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teeth there or something gets multi-attack on claw.
It is another ghost's turn. The ghost flies into the bear. Like inside the bear, which now I lost my ghost. Hold on. The ghost flies into the tree. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Leaf. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Falls off the tree.
And it is going to try to possess you.
Oh Jesus.
Make a charisma save.
Oh god.
That's mental, so that's mine.
Okay.
Oh, no.
There is now a bear that is not your friend anymore. That's right. Now we're friends. And the bear is growling at Laura. But it is not the bear's turn anymore. It will act on Many's turn, I believe. Let's see. Yes. Okay. It is Seabolt's turn.
So since Seabolt's the first character to come up that's been frightened, what does that condition impose on him?
He cannot
So
move
sure.
any closer to the target of an attack or of his fear, and he has disadvantage on any attacks against any target while the source of his fear is in sight.
Okay. So let's see if Seabolt has a ranged attack, which I don't think he does. So I think he's just going to run behind a tree that isn't any closer and hide.
Take the hide action or the dodge action?
I think he'll dodge because he knows he can't hide, but... Oh, hold on. It just kicked me out of roll 20, so I'm going back in. So he'll take the dodge action, and then he'll repeat the saving throw at the end of his turn. I'll roll it as soon as the game goes.
Okay.
That'll be his turn.
Man, this music is so groovy. All right. The giant stretches its full mass, and you see some of its scars begin to knit back together, or some of its wounds, rather. And it looks up at Ben and says, "Okay, I've got a bear now. So, let's see. Ooh. I break the fourth wall, so I can talk this much while I think about what to do here. Damn, music. How'd you get so crazy?
What is Oni-chan talking about?
Oh, I'm not
I haven't heard
Oni-chan.
Music. Oh,
Oni-
this is not. I thought.
No, Oni-chan is my bitch wife. You missed that whole scene. It was gonna be a little bit triggering.
Wow.
So, yeah. I want to just... I'm a nice guy. No, I left her there. She couldn't take care of this. She likes you. Let's see. There it is. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're not gonna do that. So I think I know what I want to do now. Sorry. It is going to just make some attacks here. It is now large, so it is going to strike Ben with the glaive. Boop. Boop. Wow, that's...
Again, attack. It's attack precedent, right?
It is attack precedent, yes.
Okay.
Look at all that damage. Oh, I guess Ben has more HP than I thought.
I think he was just taking them off one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I can do. Go ahead, girl that turned into a lady. Meaning Maeve.
Yep, I got that. I'm just looking at things. Okay, I am going to drop a Sickening Radiance. It's a 30-foot sphere, or radius. So I think the Oni and just this ghost and this ghost will have to make... They'll have to deal with it. They'll have to put up with my shit.
Okay. So just the three ghosts, or the two ghosts and the Oni,
Yes.
and con saves. Okay. What kind of resistances you got? Nothing.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so I
Possessed, right?
think they don't have to worry about it until their turn.
Okay.
You know
Like this one that comes after me, but I'm also going to run and hide in the trees.
Okay, the Oni failed, but the ghosts may not even care. Let me see.
Which
It is.
ghosts
Oh,
does
it's
it have?
radiant.
Oh, it is
damage.
radiant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Radiant
Claire.
damage.
I'm still possessed. FYI.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh,
Yeah.
you added it.
So
Was she
this ghost here is inside the bear, so you can only target the bear. So actually, the first ghost I rolled for
Uh,
failed.
No, she wasn't targeting that one anyway.
Oh, this one?
She was,
Yeah.
yeah, she was hitting the one on the bottom.
Well, I was only
This one.
talking about this one because that's its turn's coming up, so it gets affected.
Got it. Okay.
I was just saying that in case she was intentionally leaving me out.
Got it. So now the ghosts are going to take damage at the start of their turns, it sounds like. And it is the start of that ghost turn. It screams as this green ghoulish light, or whatever color Maeve projects into it, takes a crap ton of damage. I am assuming the aura is going to end right next to Ben. So it flies
Yeah.
through
Yes, that would-
the aura away from the energy, and is going to, let's see,
It's also glowing green.
it is glowing green. The Oni says, man, dump stats must be just real rough to deal with, as the ghost climbs into Ben.
Oh, also I need to make a save versus the fear. Forgot to do that.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
Think I'm good.
Okay,
Did
Ben.
she suddenly gain her youth again?
No, she...
Sadly. Yeah, she's definitely freaking out about that. She's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What the hell are these?
So
Why
yeah, this
is
is
there so much hair?
Oh, hair everywhere.
this should be a save for you, Ben. You did it somehow. So you are not possessed. I wish they had 2 actions. That's it. Ben, it's your turn again.
Dan's gonna keep hitting the big thing.
Okay. So you are just crunching that big thing to bits. Even that last attack hit. Oh wait, that first one doesn't. So the second 2 hit, dealing 23 damage.
Get him.
Okay. Oh, you bird! Just let them be inside you. You want just have them. Declan, it's your turn.
Alright, since Big Guy played his hand and said he could see me, I'm going to try to stop that from happening. So I'll move, and I'm going to try to hide.
Wait, where'd you go?
See if a
Oh
20
no! Ah,
There we go. And we'll try again. We're gonna use messenger. We're still aiming at the big guy, so let me get my. Okay. So 22 is the high boy.
okay.
Ben is still my friend. So that's 27 damage on the big one.
Thank you for calculating that.
No problem.
Okay. So the Oni is looking rather shaken, not stirred.
I'm
The
just gonna. I'll dump the rest of my movement too, but I'm just gonna kind of fuck off a little bit. But I'm.
the ghost is. It is going to. Yeah, it's gonna. Oof, that's a tricky one. It's going to. It looks at Ben and it says, "Okay, I think that we're running out of people here. Here we go," and tries to enter Ben. It has. This is the last one that has tried to use its possession. Aha! You just gotta squeeze in a little tighter. It is Laura's turn.
Is it obvious that there's something weird going on with Nenny? Like, I know I saw the ghost go inside of her.
Yeah, she's growling
You
at
also
you all.
also heard the guy yell like, "Haha! I have a bear now. It's my friend." So that's the only reason I'm assuming they're fucked is because of the
Okay,
vocal
so
tics from the guy.
Laura draws her electro blade and the war fan, and she's like, "Minnie, what did you do to her?" And she takes a step back, and then she runs forward. This actually doesn't matter because she has levitation or whatever, but she's gonna do this slash with her that thing.
Okay.
And where's
Towards the last ghost that is visible.
yeah, the only visible ghost.
Okay.
And there, I don't think that matters.
Let me see. I think they're immune to being prone.
Okay.
Yes, they are immune to being
Yeah.
prone. So you tackle the ghost still, but that's fun.
And she slashes and slashes at it with her
Okay.
blade.
Got it. The first attack definitely hits.
I think the first two probably, right? The 16,
Yes. The lightning seems not very effective against it.
Really?
I mean, it's not like it's, immune to it or anything, but it just seems to be not particularly effective.
Definitely not as effective as it would be if it was its full power.
Yeah. It is Many's turn. Many is a controlled bear. Let's see. So,
I think are all of these ghosts taking the radiant damage as well? Because I think the other one.
Not the one in me.
this one here is inside Ben now. So it's if she.
So it probably took the damage at the start.
Oh yes, let me do that.
Oh
So
yes, that one.
I just figure that's probably important to note before it goes inside of somebody, in case that
yeah,
person.
nope, that's a very good point. So it is now inside of Ben. So Many is going to walk through the ghost unharmed, and actually it'll just shift around. Oh, whoopsie. Kind of squeezes between these trees and is going to attack Laura with some claws. Go ahead and attack your friend, Many.
She's just bawling inside. With both, it says one bite and one claw.
Okay.
So
Okay.
The claws hit.
Okay. So you got that 8 damage.
So Laura's slashed her sleeve with Many's claws. See, I feel like the bite should get advantage as well, because oh shit, my friend is attacking me. I don't know how to handle this.
Well, the claws probably woke you up.
deep sadness in Many's eyes.
I think I forgot
She's
to move
snarled.
that Oni before. Oh no, I didn't. Okay.
No. Well, actually, did you skip his turn?
Do I get a?
No,
do I get
the
a-
Oni
Never
goes
mind,
at
He's
4.
coming up. He's coming up. Never
Do I
mind.
get?
Sorry.
Do I get a chance to like try and save against this or something again at the end of my turn?
You
Yes,
do.
no, maybe.
Whew, let's see. Let's post that again. It's
I
a
don't
real.
think you do.
It's a big read. Yeah, it's This is why ghosts use this one a lot. Because it's real good. All right. Speaking
She
of
took the break before the fight, so now you can just, I guess.
Speaking of ghosts, that ghost doesn't recharge its possession, so it is also going to attack Laura with a withering touch. I think I missed though.
That
Buddy.
misses.
That hits?
Fortunately, very barely misses.
Okay, so you dodge out of the way, because I don't know how you dodge. Like your armor wouldn't soak up a ghost punch, but you kind of just dodge out of the way. We're gonna assume, and it's
Yeah.
They don't have flat-footed AC anymore, or whatever it's called, touch AC.
Touch
Sea-
AC.
Yeah, Seabolt, it's your turn.
All right, I'm moving him just so that you can be aware that I'm not sitting here quietly. He did make his save at the end of the last turn, so he's going to run up to there. And seeing what Menny's doing, he's very confused, so he's going to stab at her with the halberd because... I don't know what you're doing!
No,
Please stop
it's
it!
a halibut.
Oh, the halibut.
Hell is it?
So I think he only has one attack per turn?
Does
Yeah, he's
that
only
hit
level
bear?
4. He only has one attack.
That hits bear.
Alright, Bear takes 7 slashing damage. And I guess
Okay.
he's got no reason to not action surge, so he'll do that. And he'll try to attack Bear again. 10 problems.
The 10,
No, it does. 10 does not hit.
that bear skin, can't get through it. The Oni's like, oh man! So it's trying to like heal itself, but it's also taking this damage from the radiance. So it takes some damage and then it moves around.
If it's not immune to exhaustion, it takes a level of exhaustion.
Oh, got it. I'll have to check, but
Ghost definitely won't, but he might.
Yeah, I highly doubt there. Okay. Oh no, I feel my ability to do basic skills fading. Ooh, okay. Oh, come on. Fine. Am I far enough away now? Fine!
I don't think he has that much movement because he's exhausted, right? Isn't his movement speed half?
It doesn't cut his movement speed till second level
Okay.
exhaustion.
How far can I move? Let's see. I was here or here? Here.
No, up another one.
I was here? No. No way.
No.
I think I was here.
Oh no, yeah, you were there.
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
there.
that's
yep,
it.
next to the tree. Sorry.
Oh yeah, if you move the ghost, Ben was there, so he was attacking from there.
Yeah, Ben is under my control, and now I'm gonna kill your friend. Okay. How you like this? And this?
Shit. Holy fuck.
Well, that definitely hurts him a lot.
Alright, you're not gonna kill me. I got so many of your friends under my control. Ooh, man. Maeve, it's your turn.
Maeve is seriously considering just nuking everybody in that big clusterfuck.
Sorry I took away your character's ability to fight, Rob. You can still attack your friends, though. That's the fun part.
Quote unquote fun.
All's fair in love and war.
True.
I can't go after the warlock with the high charisma. Besides, she was further away.
Yeah, speaking of that warlock, she's gonna be moving backwards and taking some shots with her bow.
Okay.
He's pulling a Declan. These are going towards the big bad boy.
Okay. I know Alarad definitely defeated some ghosts pretty easily one time in a Curse of Strahd adventure.
Shots.
Okay, those are some good shots. Now this
and
is
I'm also cursing him. I'm also using my bonus action to curse him.
okay. The Oni.
Yes, which means that second one is a crit.
You know, that would have really been more impressive. Well, it was okay. It was really impressive because, you know, he could, like, time kind of stops as the arrows are coming towards him, and he says, "I just want to say thank you for having me on today as a guest star. I'm a big fan
So,
of what you
this
do."
is me. You might be wondering how I got here.
Oh jeez.
But you know, I didn't have it in the contract to be in future episodes, so goodbye. And the Oni like falls into like an explosion of gore as his head just kind of falls apart.
He's now my new favorite guest character.
Oh no, I've lost my place.
No, you're not a guest. That was a joke.
I'm joking, I know. Me too.
Okay, it is. So I think the ghost children are still doing their thing. You are all gonna have to figure out how to overcome the challenge of dealing with your friends. being taken.
Me out.
That one does not get its possession back, and is going to wither Laura a little more.
Right.
Oh
That's
no!
That is absolutely a crit.
Jesus.
That is 30 damage, critical.
Isn't that 40? No, it is 30. Yeah, I can count.
What does that do?
What?
What does that do?
Oh, nothing. It doesn't age you or anything like that. It's just necrotic damage.
Love the damn.
I mean, I could horrify you all again, but I'm not going to just sit there and try to age you all to death. I just
750 years. Bring it on, motherfucker.
Ben, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm seeing things kind of like backwards and stuff, right?
Yeah, so you're like there's a child inside your brain, and it's like, you know what would be fun is if you took that friend of yours there that's not looking so good and you put her on the ground. You have to smash her real hard though. No.
Would it be using Benjamin's brain or the ghost's brain?
You're using your brain, so you still, if you look at possession, that's the crazy thing, is it still uses your.
It's my own head doing it.
It
The
doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I think the bear was fair because the bear is not a trained animal with its
Yeah, bears are
abilities.
pretty proficient in biting and scratching.
Yeah, but
No proficiency with the most basic stuff.
Yeah, but if it like possessed me when I was a gnome, it couldn't make me hurt.
Right. You can't like cast spells. and shit.
so I think all it can do is
Like normal attacks, I'm guessing.
normal attacks. Yeah. And I don't think it knows the benefit of your weapon, so I mean it wouldn't have to multi-attack with the weapon. Do two, if you agree with me here, do 2 unarmed strikes.
That's
And then-
a class feature.
Okay.
Beating them senseless is not a class feature.
So then you'd have one attack?
I have the stick on me.
You'd
I
have-
just have the burning stick, but I'm pretty sure it'd still be 2 attacks.
Okay.
This is the product of, I think, my level.
Okay.
Not really
I
a
think
feature.
as a monk, you would use your attacks against
But without
the
the
creature,
class, yeah.
but you
but
wouldn't
without the
tap
class
into like
feature of
bonus
the
actions
punch.
and shit unless
Yeah.
it disagrees with that.
That's
it
what I'm
sounds like
thinking
it's
is the way it
basically
is.
just taking hold of your body and being like, hit that one, not
It's like
I know how to
Yeah.
use this
It's like
unarmed
yeah,
technique.
it's like puppeting you, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
That's
so
what
try to bop
Yeah,
her with the stick.
yeah.
What the heck?
Okay. Okay.
It's a mess.
Oh, it's getting close though. That was scary, huh? How'd you like that tension? The Oni's gone now, but you can all imagine it's still it's commenting.
Can you X out the Oni?
Yeah. So the Oni's like a spirit of the Oni flies out. Like, I'm not a combatant ghost, but I just wanted to see the show before I go. It's Declan's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move and hide, as per the only thing I'm fucking good at. So I think now that I'm out range of the trees, you just let me know if I need to do anything. But the idea is I'm continuing to move away and try
You're in
to-
a forest, so you pretty much always have light obscurement, so you can pretty much always hide in a forest.
So the 26, if my possessed counterparts can please make perception rolls so I know if they can see me. I'm assuming the DM rolls are probably hidden, but anyway, I will shoot at, I guess the only thing I can see for sure that's being mean is the ghost, right?
Yeah.
I attacked Laura. And Ben just attacked Laura too, I think.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna shoot at the ghost just because I don't. So let's get the super advantage.
I think that'll hit a ghost.
Nobody can see shit.
Yeah, ghosts
So
can't.
25's the big. I just wanted to see if I crit. I didn't,
Yeah.
so let's get that damage. So
Oof.
wow.
Could have been
That's
better.
technical.
Could have been way better.
17 damage to the ghost.
Not quite
Piercing
enough.
damage, if it has any resistances.
It's magical though, right?
It is, yeah, it's a +2.
Okay. Yeah, that's not enough.
+1.
That's not enough to
Anyway,
kill this spooky ghost.
Use the rest of my movement to fuck off.
Oh, okay. I guess you're gonna leave your friends behind. They didn't expect that development.
I
Well,
can still hit them from here.
it is. Let's see. Can it be Ben Ghost's turn already? No, it must have just mixed him up. So this is other Ghost turn. Okay.
Wait,
I'm-
do they go twice in a round then?
Well, the
No.
other ghost already went. Right?
No,
It was
the first
Dragon
ghost was supposed to be
bullshit.
many
And then
ghosts,
Drain
so
Laura.
it's many ghosts' turn now. So go Bear Ghost.
I thought it was going on Many's turn.
Oh, so they don't get to
I
go.
think you're getting a bit
That's
mixed
why
up.
I
I
was-
think you're trying to go on the ghost.
Yeah. I was.
Yeah.
Laura, it's your
That's what
turn.
I was.
You do have to roll for the recharge, I believe.
Oh, for the no, I don't have to roll for the recharge. Only for the one that doesn't have to go. Or yeah, I guess I can roll for the recharge. Why not? Okay.
So Laura is going to command Cybele not to attack Many. She's like, Cybele, don't you dare attack Many.
The Dusty Man looks at you and says, "I bet you wish you were a paladin now, huh?"
That's a low blow. Asshole. Going to start by using my second wind. Ugh. Okay. Oh wait, +1. There we go. And gonna slash. Oh wait, that was not even the right weapon. Whatever, it's a critical fail. And that. Wow.
That's gonna hit a ghost.
Action third. Oh, that's gonna hit the ghost. Okay, yeah, she's specifically attacking the ghost. And she's going.
and
to
that
action
that will
surge,
take out a ghost.
and- Oh
That
shit,
first
that's
one.
gonna take out the ghost. Then
Yeah.
the next two attacks are on Ben.
Okay. So the next two attacks are on Ben.
Or something
They'll
along
miss.
those lines.
As Ben
Okay.
bats them away with his open palm.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Stop
a
it.
I'm a
You're
kung
embarrassing
fu
yourself.
ghost.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Okay.
bears.
Now it's Many Bear.
Okay, multi-attack. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh god.
I'm crying on the inside.
I have 6 hit points left.
Oh my god.
You see, the souls of these kids are bound to me because I ate them. I don't know if that's how things work in the world, but I don't seem to follow the rules.
A pair of arrows fly out of the woods at the floating ghost from Declan and Maeve. Like, they pass right through him, but like,
The ghost that's inside the bear recharged his possession, but that doesn't really matter. Seabolt, it's your turn.
right, he's gonna use his awful bullshit I can never figure out. So he gets 5 back, and Laura gets back 4.
Thank
those are the
you.
only people he cares to recharge because he still doesn't trust Many, but he sees her attacking Ben, so. I think he'll follow suit because that's what she told him to do. So he's gonna go down there and he's going to use his halberd, try to slash at Ben and fail miserably. That's his turn.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
God, Ben is slippery.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
wait a
not
minute. Does Ben benefit still from his unarmored defense?
Ooh, that is a class feature. We're getting so meta.
I think it would still hit Ben, or it still wouldn't hit Ben with a 9. But that is a good question.
Yeah, dexterity and stuff. It would
Um,
probably have to be a 13 at least.
I'm dead. Maeve's turn.
So there are no more visible ghosts, I think.
Yep,
It's
just
just my 2 possessed friends.
just your 2 possessed friends.
Well, I've always wanted to try chicken.
Why is everyone beating up Ben? This is like,
All right, you're firing with your
Holy-
lethal longbow shot or longbow shots. Is this the bear or what?
No, it's the bird.
Okay. Oh, I get it
You
now.
don't hunt bear like this. You hunt bear from much further away.
Yeah,
with
let's
a much bigger gun.
let's take away your wisdom bonus to your AC. Does that hit you at a 16?
Is it a wisdom bonus?
What's your current AC?
It would be 17.
So, what's the wisdom? How much wisdom? How wise are you?
Plus 3. So I guess that would hit me.
Okay. So you take those 2 damages. Are you down yet? No, you can't be.
25.
That is wow.
So go ahead, Ghost Ben, if it's still your turn.
I think.
You should kill that girl or that knight. I'll let you choose.
Oh, right, it's not Ben's head. I was gonna hit the one who just almost killed me, but yeah.
You'd have to
Nope,
go.
Seabolt's super creepy.
Light him on fire. That is, I think, enough to take down Seabolt.
I was going to Laura.
Oh, to Laura. Okay.
Laura's on the ground.
It's a lot. She seems a lot more of a.
So
it's
she
until incapacitation, and then to the next one, is what I'm going for. Just the basic attacks.
So
Yeah.
the first attack with both the bludgeoning and the fire damage takes her down.
Okay.
Okay, so the second attack will go towards Seabolt.
Okay. Yes.
I
Get
have removed
them
8
gone.
HP from his ass.
Okay. Declan, it's your turn.
Okay. This is bad. I'm gonna turn to Maeve and say I'm going to go do something stupid. If it goes bad, whatever that thing was you dropped before, you drop it again, okay?
Okay.
Just
I
movement.
don't wanna kill our friends.
I can easily get to there if I use my bonus action to dash. I'll use my action to give Laura a healing potion. So Laura, that's
Do you-
4 plus 2.
Oh, Many has the kombucha. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
but I have 5 healing potions. So Laura, I'll roll it, I guess. Hold on.
It's great when your healer's down.
So 2d4 plus 2, I think, right?
Oh shit!
Yeah. So there you go. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement as well. So just as a heads up.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Laura, you regain 9 HP.
Okay, and you're off. It is Laura's turn. You are coughing up blood, and you've got burns on your arms.
Okay. Laura's going to. She's going to take a slash at the ghosts, not ghosts. She's going to take a slash at Ben, which should down him.
Yes, Ben is now down. You're just doing unconsciousness, right?
Yeah, non-lethally.
Okay, so you
And she
hamstring the bird or whatever. You clip the bird's wings.
and she turns her lightning blade toward Manny, and she can't do it.
Oh no!
no.
Can't do it.
The ghost is now pushed out of Ben's body and is hovering there.
Fuck you. Hold on, wait. Can she be slightly closer?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, if she levitates right above his body, but I'm not sure how that works. Like, do you pick a square?
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably right above the body. That's a good idea.
She slashes, and oh wait, there's no other slash. She slashes and slashes at the ghost woman,
Okay.
the ghost girl. Just like, I don't know. She's shouting something really angrily.
The narrator was saying something about lightning not being great, but that'll do. It's all right.
She doesn't really have any other weapons. Well, actually, she's got cards. That's true.
That's
At
all.
least- no, they're less effective.
It-
Cards are less effective.
It's yeah, you never know. Bear. Let's see. You could move around Laura and attack the man in the armor and eat him, or you could stay here and attack Laura. Just don't go far enough to get hit by her. You could just shift around her. I'll let you choose.
I'm gonna roll for it because I don't want to attack Laura. But what? Oh, I've been taunted now.
And Seabolt has attacked you directly, so it depends on how your bear brain works.
Well, I mean, it depends on how the ghost wants to work, but I've been taunted, so I feel like that would be enough to make that choice. Boop, boop, boop.
Hello, darkness, my old.
At least the first shot
Is he
didn't down
gone
him.
forever now?
No.
He actually neither hits him. He's got an AC of 16.
Oh.
Oh
I just
wow.
wanted to build the drama.
Yeah, I forgot he had. Let's see. The ghost that's inside of you already recharged its possession. And it is Seabolt's turn to make a... Oh, wait. No death saving throw. Seabolt gets to go.
Now he's alive, and he's going to take a stab at the one that Laura said to attack, because even though many just ran up into his face, he's loyal to his lady, and he follows her orders. So he's
Okay.
attacking the ghost floating above the... not corpse, but
Seabolt being
unconscious body.
the only one without a magic weapon slashes, and it does hurt the ghost child a little bit. I guess now we know that Seabolt really is a problem with kids. And it, yeah, damages it somewhat. Ooh, buddy, you should, somebody call CPS on this guy. I'm dead. Maeve.
Wait, the ghost girl's dead?
No, I was
he's
saying,
commentating as the Oni.
yeah, sorry.
Okay, so it's just the many possessed one left, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, what about... So is the ghost above Ben dead or not?
The ghost that's above Ben is not dead.
Okay, so that answers your question then, but...
Wait, so there is another ghost that's
The
left.
two targets you have on the
Two
field
ghosts.
are an aggressive many and a ghost above Ben's body.
Oh, well, I'm shooting the ghost.
Okay. You fire at the ghost with magical energy. It takes down the ghost with the very first shot. Do you reorient yourself?
Yeah, if the first one downs it, she's gonna kind of point at Many. She's gonna hesitate a bit, and she's gonna kind of choke back a tear and then fire.
We don't
Okay.
give her the nod. I just told her to nuke me if it was necessary, so I'm assuming it means many too.
The bear goes. "Arrgh!" Ben, make a death save. You would have been attacked. No, you were attacked non-lethally.
What?
Yeah, because
I thought I was being attacked. Oh, because it's his turn. Never mind.
yeah. So Ben just has a boring turn. Declan, it's your turn.
If I look at Ben, can I tell he's okay?
Yeah, he's still breathing. He just has enough injuries that he can't get up.
I'm gonna move and try to hide. And not click Seabolt's +1 to stealth, but click my +11 instead. I don't know if that's your passive or what the
Well, I
perception
mean,
will be.
I'm a bear, so I have advantage on smelling you.
Right. So, okay, so you find me. Fair enough.
You stanky.
Well, guess it didn't matter. I take a shot at you. I do 11 plus. You're near my friend. I do 22 damage to your bear.
I am dropped to 0 as the bear. Am I no longer possessed?
All right. Yeah, you're no longer possessed. The ghost gets
Yeah.
kind of pooped out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think right before I let the arrow go, I just kind of say, like, I seriously hope this works, and just kind of drop one in your upper shoulder.
And it is Laura's turn.
How dare you!
Oh gosh.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Indeed,
Why would you do
enraged.
that?
She is rage mode.
I'll give you advantage on that second attack just because this is getting crazy. Oh geez. Oh wow.
Oh, and she moves 1 foot or 5 feet forward to
Let's see.
attack. Let's go with this.
Oops. Hold on, I gotta.
Yeah, so without advantage, if you were to roll that way, the total is 12 plus 11 is...
I got it because I gotta
23,
calculate the
28.
resistances too, which is a
Right.
bummer. Okay, so it's looking like it's halfway flickery out of here, so we're getting there.
It's either 28 or 35 damage divided by whatever the resistance.
Yeah, it's gonna be the 35 divided. So I mean, but since I have to divide them separately, slashing damage is good though with the magic, and many.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action healing spirit
Okay.
and
Aww.
what will I put?
I choose you, healing spirit.
I guess I'll put in by Laura. I will click it in the right spot. Boom. Okay. Alright, and then I am gonna not be a bear. Sorry, in chat. And then I have like
Okay.
sorry, all my spells are all messed up.
No, it's okay. I'm messing around with sound anyway.
I noticed that about my bow last week. Everybody should check your damage rolls because, as opposed to rolling a 1d8 plus, I was rolling a 1d or just 1 plus proficiency, and it was bad.
I mean, it's not like I've been changing the room or anything like that. What?
No, I think there was an update to Roll20 a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
A guy
It
in my
broke
Tuesday
a
game
number of
warned me about
healing
it.
spells.
I feel like I'm supposed to have another spell on my list, but I don't.
What the heck?
I think I was just leveling up poorly. I guess I'll fire javelin it, but or no, wait. I can do shit with the. What is this for? I'm sorry, you guys have to like hear me talk.
Oh,
to
you're
myself.
you're fine. You're fine. Shit happens.
My
Still
sheet
half
is
of my
just
turns with useless fucking banter anyway. So
my sheet is just all kinds of messed up. But I will flaming javelin it, which I think is maybe a disadvantage because I'm right next to him. Which maybe doesn't matter anyways.
I mean, yeah, you hit. Fire seems to like kind of fizzle on its cool skin. It does seem to do some damage though.
Okay, there's my sacrifice for
Ugh.
healing people.
Okay.
thank you.
The ghost is going to look around and it's going to possess Laura. The worst
Oh.
thing that could ever happen to Laura, 'cause she hates having control taken away.
Oh no.
It is Seabolt's turn.
I don't think he would be able to process Laura being not his friend. So he steps up here and grabs Ben. It'll be okay, Mr. Vanicut. Help is right over here. And he kind of like drops him on top of Healing Spirit. Uses like his movement and action to move, boop
Yeah.
Snoot, and boop Ben's Snoot as well.
Okay, so Ben is now getting booped.
I think they both. We roll once per round, right? So both of us
Yeah,
take 5.
let's take the 5.
Okay. I'm dead. Maeve.
So Ben, you get 5. And are alive.
So now Laura's possessed. Oh boy. You're just trying to make me shoot all my friends today, apparently. Arrows don't just grow on trees.
I mean, they kind of do. There's just some work involved.
Man, clearing the bot is not working right now for some reason.
I've had that issue too.
Maybe
The
I
best
should.
My
thing to do
issue
is-
is that Discord just doesn't respect mute and volume settings.
Yeah, it's really bad at that. But Spencer, if you just like if you queue something up to play, like if you just pick play and whatever you want it to play, if it's not playing that, just stop it and play it again. And I think it always goes to the top of the list.
Got it.
We've had some struggles with it during Fireside, so. But there's 2 attacks
Okay.
on Laura.
Kill your friends.
One of them hits. The second one hits.
Okay. Ben. Ben, you have 5 hit points.
It went over me?
You
No,
were-
Siebold picked you up and like suplexed you onto it. So you're in the same spot as Healing Spirit.
Well, it's when you enter, and then at the start of your turn as well. So
Right.
he gets more.
So you'll heal again at the start of your turn, which should be another 5. And you probably don't have any fucking clue what's going on, so how you choose to react is up to you.
I mean, I just kind of got up, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to fight right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think you get a free action to talk. If you want to ask, we would respond, but
Oh, you...
there's a
then
character
I'll ask for
element
that
there.
then. What's
Okay.
happening?
So who do you ask? You ask
I'm
Siebold
just saying in
or-
general what's happening.
It's too late. I've possessed your friend.
Well, it seems Mr. Vanicut, that these ghosts are starting to possess our friends, and everybody seems to be okay now as he suspiciously eyes Laura. There's clearly nothing wrong here.
Benjamin's not a smart lad.
You can make an insight check.
Yeah, I'll make a deception for old Siebold to see if he's capable of hiding. Uh-oh. It's a push.
I would say just do what you feel.
You do notice him suspiciously eyeing Laura and trying not to...
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would Ben do, really.
Who took him
Because
down?
the suspicion, intrigue, and being weird around the group is kind of like average every day. So it's like, I'm not sure that would be like push to react then.
Do you want to, like, hold your action?
I'll probably hold to see what happens if something, I don't know, another enemy pops out of the bushes, or someone starts to obviously attack. I'll probably hold like probably a bow shot, transform the thing into a bow.
Is Manny, is the healing spirit just like a 5-foot cube,
Yeah.
or is there an aura? Okay, so Ben, you'd have to be on top of that. He would have had to have dragged you into it. So So if you want to position yourself there, that's where you is.
I'll go right there, and then I'll hold a action to see what happens. But I am still holding a bow.
Okay. So it is your turn, Declan.
Yeah, assuming I could see everything that I think I saw, we'll do our normal. We'll get through my turn as quickly as possible because it's normally pretty straightforward. If anybody can beat a 28, beat it.
No, I
Otherwise,
think you're
a
good.
Fucking arrow is coming Laura's way
Whoop.
at a 24 to hit.
Lights out
Where
again.
did that elf go? Oh, ow! And Laura falls on the ground.
And then when the ghost comes out, Ben, there, the ghost, Ben, the ghost. That's the one.
That Devin probably should have done. Although that would be a disadvantage because it's right next to him, I'm guessing.
Oh, crumbs.
Hi everyone, it's me, the Oni, Dusty Man here. I just wanted to let you know that this person just went down. She has to make a death saving throw. So, go ahead and do that.
Oh. Wait,
I can't make them unlethal at range, so. Yep, I shot you in the chest.
sorry,
Also,
did you say death saving throw?
just saving throw, please. Also, there's a ghost right next to you, so this could get really scary. Uh-oh. This is gonna get really scary. Manny, it's your turn.
Okay. If I were to cast a spell that is in a cone pattern, I could do that without hitting Laura, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna
Let me just Claire, can you as a player just look at the situation on the board right now?
Yeah.
And just consider giving your friend some advice, if just to make sure but that's up to you. I mean, I probably shouldn't even say that, but
Wait, can the question be repeated?
Sure. I think all of you should look at the initiative order and the situation on the board. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but there's something bad that could happen.
So, I mean, I might be shooting this in the knee, but she
Well-
can move the healing spirit as a bonus action.
as my bonus
So
action.
she can just move it on top of Laura.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Okay. Darn it.
I mean, she's gonna go down again, but I'm not gonna hit her.
Got it. Okay. So you've got the healing spirit. Go ahead then. Do your spell. I just wasn't sure if you were moving the healing spirit is all.
Well, I was gonna do my attack first,
Okay.
which is maybe not gonna even matter because of types and stuff. But I will cast Cone of. I'll reach behind me and grab the Staff of Frost and cast Cone of Cold on Yatch.
Okay. Because you don't even have to hit Laura with that. So.
Yeah. I was confirming.
Okay.
It's like a very, comic.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll let me do this.
All right, you freeze the whole forest. It's it looks like a winter wonderland out there, and the Oni says, "Oh boy, you know what? That ghost is dead, and
Stop talking, you're dead.
doesn't care about cold. So, hey, Laura." You stop talking. You're dead. And the ghost just reaches down and strokes your hair. And you.
So she's up but down again, I guess.
Yeah. Well, she wakes up briefly as the healing spirit nudges her head with its little snoot, and then she puts it down. She says, or the ghost is like, okay, I should have just left at this point. This is getting ridiculous.
I should go.
And the ghost, yeah, the ghost is gonna start flying away. It moves far away. Seabolt, your turn.
Pick up Laura, suplex Laura into Healing Spirit.
Okay.
Do
I think it's already
does
on
that
her, but like
count
he'll
as a
pull her
melee
out of it
attack?
and then like push her back into it, I guess.
Yep. Oh shoot, there's a warlock up this way. I totally forgot. I forgot about the warlock.
Hey,
But I'm dead. Maeve, it's your turn.
happy death.
Oh no! The ghost is flying, but you're shooting. Oh wow, I like the polka
Does that
music.
first one hit?
The first one does hit. Doing 15 damage. The ghost is still alive. Oh no! Does it have to be a melee attack to smite?
No.
Okay. It explodes in ectoplasm. No! That was my last childbirth. I guess I'm dead forever. Oh man. Goodbye. It was nice meeting you all. And then the polka music plays us out. I don't know if you all can hear the polka music, but I can, and it's hilarious.
Yep.
More polka forever. Polka.
Hey,
So
girl,
Laura's
Polka.
has boot snoot. Everybody is alive. There's polka playing. I live in Pittsburgh. This is just another day.
Yeah, that's not too unusual for you.
No, I grew up listening to polka. Not
My
on
grandma,
purpose.
well, my grandma worked at a polka station, so also normal for me.
Like at a polka radio station?
Yeah,
That's
this was
fucking amazing.
the Midwest, dude.
So
Polka
a
everywhere.
little bit of an aside at risk of derailing the session. There was a flood that came into my town. I don't want to give up too much personal information, I guess. I had talked about the last one, but the one before that, when we went down and like tried to recover the family business, one of the things I pulled out of the wreckage was like a 45, like a record, the Burgettstown polka, and now it's hanging in my dad's man cave. We found that. We had no idea where it came.
Neat.
Well, tell me what happens now. Tell me a story. I
Healing
would-
spirit runs through everybody multiple times. so that they
Yeah,
are
healing
hanging
spirit
on.
pinball. I always assume that happens. Because this game is busted.
Well, Maeve is like curled up under a tree panicking.
I
Yeah,
rolled
no.
62.
That's me retrieving my arrows at the end of every combat. Because I got a
Okay,
50% chance. 1 is yes, 2 is no.
gotcha.
And because I left Maeve in the forest, that's my first.
I like how it's Seabolt running around grabbing your arrows. Here are your arrows, sir. I only found a few.
That's I always forget to switch the thing.
No, that's hilarious.
I
So
guess he's retrieving some of mine as well.
Oh yeah, there you go. Makes 2 neat little piles.
she always prefers the 4-quarter fletching, while you use the 3-quarter. Or whatever it's called. I don't know archery. Archery people that ever watch this episode
Hold on.
can just...
Hold on. 4 quarters?
Yeah, no, I got that. As soon as I said it, I realized my error. 3 feather thingies. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get murdered. By all the fantasy nerds in the world.
But yeah, I'll go running back over to Maeve. And Maeve, what state do I find you in?
Like borderline fetal position under the tree, going, "What's wrong with me? Oh God! Oh God!"
No, I'm gonna try to come up to you and pick you back up, and I'm just gonna pull you in and whisper and hey, no,
I'm now
no,
awkwardly long.
Yeah, I know. I I realized the physical change. I saw it happen, but I'm just gonna try to like, hey, no, hey, it's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
make
It's
it
over.
stop.
It's over. Hey,
Fix
no.
it.
Hey, you're okay. Hey, you're okay. And I'll just try to do that for a bit.
She's
then you want this-
basically going to make a lot of really distressed sounding noises.
I was so
Many-
scared. I thought I was gonna hurt you.
Nanny's just like sitting on the ground crying because she hurt her friends. And that's not okay.
How'd y'all like that fight? Sorry, possession is so long to deal with.
I was so confused why you guys were hitting Ben. And... Okay. Story-wise, I understand, but yep.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I didn't want to meta the shit out of like, ooh, hit her so she turns back into herself. It was like, oh, that feels scummy.
Mm. She's just crying and crying. Laura, I'm so sorry. I couldn't stop it.
As
It's
you guys
okay,
poop
I
your snoot like
understand.
it's a chest clock. Sorry.
The thing that went inside you went inside me too. I understand. I know what happened. You're fine. You didn't hurt me too bad.
I should have been stronger.
No.
My-
No, that
Hey,
I
don't.
Laura's crying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you
We'll
cry.
We'll just hug each other and cry together.
You've done enough. Or what? Oni senpai? One senpai. That's totally how things work, right? Yep.
Man, the scene with that was gonna be crazy because it was gonna. I was, normally that map had one Oni in it, but I was gonna do potentially two. Just gonna feel the room out. So I just really wanted that to be like, because Onis aren't that difficult. They're just, I don't know. I like them for some reason. Okay, keep going.
Laura's absolutely going to be hugging Manny if possible.
Yeah, hugging and crying. It's not running everywhere.
Beautiful assistant pops out of Laura's shirt. Or her coat. Not out of her shirt. And gets in on this hugging stuff.
Noodle is probably off trying to fly in one of the trees or something.
Oh,
Completely
it's-
oblivious to what's happening.
Oh, it's so hard to fly, guys. You ever tried flying before? Oh, man. Your arms get tired. What happened down here? Hey.
You could have used you before
Oh.
bad stuff was happening.
I kept
Okay,
hearing.
you're still...
I kept hearing
you're still-
voices. I'm talking good.
Yeah, high five. Good
Yeah.
job.
Ooh.
Did
Yeah.
Noodle get
Ow, ow.
possessed by a bonus
Ow.
ghost?
I don't think so.
He's too little
Was
to
that a
fight.
wink? I
It's
heard a
okay.
wink.
I don't wink so.
Wow.
Noodle's too
Painful
little
as
to
fuck.
fight. It's okay. It's okay.
That's a lot
Noodle.
of pressure to put on a newborn.
He's still a baby. He's not big enough to fight. But we could have, I don't know, used your eyes, or at least you could have said something so that we knew you're okay.
I just, I try to do my own thing. Because I'm a
Yeah.
baby.
That's true. You are a baby. You're my baby. And I give him a hug and I cry and I just like snuggle him.
It's.
And we're just a big old snuggle pile.
There's no crying in baseball.
Only in chess.
There's
and-
no crying in war. Yes, there is.
Yeah. So at some point, I don't know if Maeve has an idea in mind, but if she's okay with this, I'd try to, I guess, just like pick her up and Princess carry her back to the people that we travel with, and I'm trying to give them a look of like,
Who
don't.
the fuck are you?
What?
No.
Maeve? Oh, do I know if one of the magical potions that cures all ailments would actually help Maeve?
That's a very good question. Um,
Do you know what?
Maeve's
Fuck
gonna
it.
be like,
I'm gonna
"Don't
try
look
it.
at me."
I'm gonna try it anyways.
you're gonna Vicks
have-
Vapor Rub Maeve.
I have something that might help, but I have to touch you and smear this goop on you. Can I do that?
Maeve's like, she's gonna nod, but say, "Can we go behind the trees? They're staring
yes,
at me."
Of course. But you're wonderful even like this, but you're very uncomfortable and I want to make you comfortable.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here's
So-
here's the thing. So these aren't Greater Restoration, but they do pretty much everything Greater Restoration does. So we'll leave
I
it.
feel like whether or not it works, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, let's just leave it up to the dice and just see how well you did.
And
Make-
another possibility here too, because like things that take away player agency are always a little bit rough. But Spence, I don't know if you don't give a shit about this. Just tell me to shut the fuck up. But I think if you want to give her the option to be like, you can either age or lose those years off of your life.
or
That
I
way
would
if she
just.
wants to continue to like play a young girl. That's not taken away from
I'm just gonna ask you, Claire, what you'd prefer because honestly, like I said, this stuff pretty much is a Greater Restoration cream, which is ridiculous. But you know what do you think you want to happen?
I'd prefer that it works.
Okay.
Maybe not immediately, but like, so that it, like, maybe it'll happen over the course of the next few days.
Sure, sounds good.
That way I can still have that immediate panic of it not working, and then it'll slowly get better.
Okay, so why don't you, instead of just keeping permanent aging and that being a possibility, because there's a chance you wouldn't all be able to get to someone that could cast Greater Restoration unless many could prepare it in time, if she has it as an option.
I'm pretty sure I don't, but let me double check.
Okay.
No, it's a 5th level spell.
So
Yeah, I don't.
you wouldn't be able to get. So I think what will happen is I'm going to give you. Do you have an extra flaw already?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Then at this point, your hair is no longer drippy. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I guess after 20 years it wouldn't be that drippy.
Yeah. So your hair isn't drippy, and you are very slowly.
How long is her hair now?
I think you just age. I don't think you
Yeah.
go through the physical.
Did she not cut her hair
Uh,
over 20 years?
I don't think
Okay, I
it.
don't think I get 20 years of hair growth.
That would be intense.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That
she
would
doesn't
be
have like
painful.
4-foot fingernails or anything.
That
I-
would be painful.
So I think no. I think what happens is you're gonna go down about a year per hour. So wherever we are on massive amounts of Greater Restoration potions, there we are.
19.
Yep,
I think.
I got it. I got it down.
Yeah, you've got it tracked. Why the fuck am I doing this too? This is unnecessary math.
Doubt me, apparently.
No, I took my last
I'm
math
joking,
class when
I'm
I was
joking.
15. I don't
I'm
ever want to do
joking, it's
math
fine.
again.
Jokes. Okay, so Many takes it behind some of the trees and make sure that she has cover and everything and starts rubbing it on her back and on her upper chest, I guess, very uncomfortably because this is weird.
I'm
Alright.
gonna check on Ben, I guess. Ben, what state are you looking in? Are you booping the snoot, or are you like still bleeding out?
I'm probably trying to heal by touching the thing as much as I could.
Hey, Ben, I'm sorry I attacked you.
It happens.
I guess. Are we up to max from this?
You are. I don't know if you would be,
It's
but
10.
probably.
It's 10 rounds of healing minus like what, 2, 1.
Yeah.
1.
If you included a short rest or whatever, you know, I don't know. We could roll it out, but that's crazy. We will just say yes, I guess.
Yeah.
When
So
you
I'm
said that's crazy, I had to delete
55
me
hit
rolling it out.
points. I think it should be rolled out. At least for me.
Okay.
I think I would prefer that I get rolled because 55
Well,
hit points is a lot.
So take
So it
off.
would really be more like 9d6.
Yeah,
I already
I was gonna say just take off the first or second, depending on how many times you benefited from it already, or how
Yeah,
many rounds went by.
With as much as Laura's missing, she's probably not getting back to full unless she spends hit dice.
Which I mean, unless somebody objects, I definitely think, at least emotionally, there's probably a reason to take a short rest here. Like there's a whole lot of shit just happened, so Laura, I guess just
half my health.
so compensate the rest of it with your hit dice. You should have them all be rested in town for like a week.
Ugh.
Oh, it feels so bad to laugh, but yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, those are not good rolls.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So I think, Spence, we probably spend an hour in the forest, you know, collecting ourselves. And then, unless somebody has anything else, we hop back on horseback and head into town. But I'm going to not into town, but head towards the fort. I'm going to throw a caveat out there. If anybody does have anything they want to play out here, Fireside, perfect time to do that shit. Because we've got a short rest here. Consider it something you can talk out on Thursday night. And, you know, I don't want to pressure anybody out of doing it here, but if you want to spend some time thinking on what we do in the forest here for this hour, that's a really good topic to bring up on Thursday.
Yeah, let's
I have a
make.
question.
Yes.
Was there any loot of any kind?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me
Look at the Oni and see if he's got loot.
Anti-aging cream.
There is this stick with the
Would have been useful
knife.
earlier.
For what it's worth, the hole that he reached into, I'm
mhm.
going to reach into there. And by me, I totally mean Seabold, by the way.
Okay, so Seabolt's gonna reach in there, huh?
He saw him reaching in there, and it's just like, what if
All
something
right.
this was in here?
Since this was a completely unplanned encounter, give me a second to hit up Don John.
Sorry.
And let's see here. But the one thing I will do is I'm gonna lower this level down because Onis do carry, and it never says, but they carry magical glaives. So it does have
Ooh.
a +1 magical glaive. Nothing that you all, like, really need, but you have one.
I would love a plus what the... Oh, hello, Candy. Thank you.
It is very shoddy looking and creepy looking because it's like a fantasy kitchen knife strapped to a stick.
Yeah, I mean, not having a magical glaive was a big deal last game, or last fight. So I think that's something that Seabolt could use.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
I mean,
Are you sure it's not a magical halberd?
nope, it's a magical glaive. Onis are known for their magical glaives.
So it's a magical two-handed weapon with reach.
Yes.
It's up to Emmy if he
Cool.
takes it or not.
Yeah, you can take it. He's trained in glaive combat.
Okay. Let's see. I need. Ah, there it is. Okay, one more sec. So, this was a CR like something.
I'm sorry, before destruction?
You know, I don't
How
know.
gatekeep overview before destruction. I
Uh,
wonder.
Oh, you're
Attention
talking.
to the man behind the curtain.
Oh yeah, no. This is public knowledge. This isn't something that I need to hide from you all. Okay, so I'm just trying to. Ooh, let's do encounters. We've got 5, level 6. Is that right?
Our level, or
Oh yeah, are you level 5 or 6?
I think people are 7
7?
Okay.
because I'm 8.
Oh, right. I need to fix my spells. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, this didn't need to be that hard. Sorry about that. So there is 200 gold pieces and 20 platinum pieces inside a purse in the tree. There is a journal that lists all of the names of the children that the Dusty Man has eaten. There is the last one says many ? And there is the magical glaive. That's good enough for everybody.
And can you give me the number totals one more time? I typed them
200
down.
gold pieces and 20 platinum pieces. Just a little extra. Dusty Man's got to eat other things besides children.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Would have been really crazy if I had possessed Maeve and had to have like many try to fight off her friends that are like heavy combatants. Oof. Can you just
I
imagine?
think it was plenty crazy. I think 3 people went down.
To be fair, if the ghost can't use class abilities, possessing Maeve actually does very little.
That's true. Okay.
You've basically just possessed a scrawny child.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, a scrawny
temporary
30.
temporary
34-year-old.
30-something.
So we are, you know, you spend the next, really, I mean, honestly, it's just another day. So you all have plenty for fireside. You reach this rocky like outcropping at the edge of the forest, and you see that there is no fortress there at all, where you expected there to be one. There is instead just a blasted hole in the ground.
Huh.
Which way are we coming in on this at? We're following the road.
You would be following. So if we go, if this is something that would be on this map. You know, I guess you would be coming from this way, from left to right. Sorry, I've got the green color.
Ew.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I think we circle around.
Okay, you
Try
circle
to find out
around.
where the valley opens.
Yeah, you do see that there is kind of like a step you could follow up this way, not actual stairs, but it looks like there is some sort of kind of way up and like a path down. It seems like there's something down there. There does appear to be a like an opening of some kind.
From our level, do we see these?
You do. Those appear to be buttresses of some kind, or perhaps towers that are. They look like they once belonged to a larger structure. They still seem like they could potentially be functional. Make perception checks. Good job. Many,
Second
you
one's T-Bone.
you think that the guard towers do have people in them.
Those seem like they're man. I think I see some torch stuff in there.
What time of day is it, Spence?
I would say it's mid-afternoon.
So travel distance between Standing Sands or whatever the fuck and here is
Well,
couple hours.
You came all the way from Jalanthar, and no, I think it took. Oh, so between Stone Sands and here, it's about 4 hours, 5 hours.
okay. Yeah, sorry.
From Jalanthar to Stone Sands, it's about 5 hours. So you traveled a total of 10 to 12. Let's just say 12 hours total from Jalanthar.
So it's probably like early afternoon, mid-afternoon, whatever. I just wanted to I'm marking rations, so I wanted to make sure I didn't.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
I haven't been doing rations because I forgot that those are a thing.
Just, roll like 2d6 or something.
How many days rations have we spent?
Whoa, that's.
I have 4 left, but I think I had 14.
Well, I mean,
because
we're
did
in
that
the
one night.
yeah,
No,
we're
no,
in
no.
the
I mean,
woods.
from our last stop in
Silvery Moon?
Yeah, Silvery Moon. How many days has it been?
Oh, it's only. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we ate in Silvery Moon when we stopped back. Then I'm assuming we ate at the inn that we're paying to stay at.
Yeah, but
So
Jalanthar's
since
a
then,
day
I've
from
only
Silvery
marked off
Moon.
1. Right. So I've marked off 1 since then.
I don't know if I'm getting these distances correct, but who cares?
I'm gonna assume at this point Laura is out of food.
Okay. Grumble,
Well,
grumble,
can I
grumble.
just like forage for some stuff?
Yeah,
Forest.
yeah. If anyone's an Outlander, you can forage. If you want to roll survival, you can forage.
I am an outlander.
I don't have any food, guys.
So Many is able to get food every day. It's kind of basic. Like she's like, hey, you find like some forest.
Here's some acorn
Yeah,
paste, guys.
acorn paste.
Oh no.
Can I cook with those?
Yeah, you can make bread with acorns. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
Oh, your voice is so raspy.
She's been attacked by a ghost. She's aging.
I've been
I-
sick.
I
It's better now.
understand what it's
I'm fixed.
like, Manny, having your voice change. You know who else understands what it's like to have your voice change? Is Maeve. Poor Maeve.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's gonna take
she'll be
X
okay.
number of hours,
not
we've
rubbing
seen
it in.
some sort of change.
Yeah,
right?
she's gone down like 6 years in age, so she feels a little bit. I don't know, perkier. I'm not sure how to put that.
So Maeve, do you know how to be perky?
No.
Oh God, if 14-year-old Maeve is perky, what is 30? Or wait, how old is she again? 34?
She was 34, though I guess she's down to like 28.
That's the fucking dream. Go from 34 to 28? Damn.
Yes, please.
I am
Right?
34, going on 28.
Oh no, I'm reaccumulating student debt.
It never really goes away, so don't worry
No.
about that.
Really? No, it doesn't.
Alright. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I wasn't sure if other people were tracking that shit.
Okay.
Nope.
Anyhow,
Make
so
sure you're tracking your rations. and
you
shit.
let's see. I'll give you each something you observe. So Many, you observe that the guard towers are probably manned. Ben, you find like a horse, like almost like a horse trail, like you see horse hoof prints, kind of coming up and leading in the opposite direction you're coming in from. So they're kind of like peeking out from this direction and going off here. And let's see, Declan, I'm just gonna say you're the one that probably finds the best way to get in. Like you find a safe way to walk up from the other side of where this horse trail is kind of peeking out.
Okay. So, from where we're standing, if we look into this crevasse, does there appear to be anything in here? Like, is there a sunken fort? I'm trying not to look at the other windows, but
Oh, you can
I
look at
saw
those
the
windows.
subtitle.
You can look at those windows. That's fine. So yeah, there does appear to be some structures down there. Like if you get up there and take a look down, you can see that there are some mason structures. It almost looks like they took leftover, rubble and were able to like reconstitute it using masonry into some sort of fortress.
Mwah! I love
So-
you.
I love
I'm
you
gay
too.
for you. Oh shit! I didn't mean to. I thought I had my. I thought I had my mic paused. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anywho,
I'm sorry.
so
I switched to my phone, and I thought I had my mic paused. This is really embarrassing.
Was that
Guys,
really
help.
was that really the worst thing you could have said?
I think we all know that. I think you guys are fine.
I love you, Claire. I'm still gay for you, and I know that these guys can hear. Continue.
Okay, so hold on. Recenter yourself. All right, so I get an idea that we can move up here. We look in here, and what is left in here looks like it was made of reconstituted stone. So it looks like whatever was here collapsed, and they've tried to make something of it. Is that right?
Yeah, so it seems like there was something here. It collapsed in on itself, and something has been rebuilt down at the bottom of this gorge.
And the horse tracks coming out, they were coming from the right-hand side?
Yep, they seem to be coming from this direction, like kind of curving up from inside the gulch and going around this way.
Oh, okay, so coming out from this, not coming up from the hill.
No. They're coming out of the gulch. I had to think about it and be like, where would horses come out of? Oh yeah, they'd have to
Sure.
come out of here.
All right. I'm going to suggest that maybe, depending on how far away we are, we wait for tonight, and then try to hit one of these guard towers, see what they have, figure out how they signal each other, and then based on that, maybe hit the other two. If it doesn't, we've got a flying carpet, so we can just book straight across the opening if we have to. But if we can disable this might stop them from being able to reach out to.
We can't all
anybody
fit on the
else they
flying
have here.
carpet.
We don't have to. Ben can carry
How-
somebody. I can probably sneak up there myself, and
How far do we think it is from tower to tower?
it's a good question.
That is a good question. I would say it's probably about. It'd have to be 100 feet at least from tower to tower.
Okay.
Yeah, probably way more
I
than that.
don't remember.
Oh yeah,
how
maybe
far.
let's say 200 feet from tower to tower. I didn't think this part through, guys. This was the ill-planned part.
It is important because whistle. But I don't remember
Ooh,
how
yeah.
far I can go with that.
That does make noise.
It does. That is a good point.
So, I guess I'll sneak up. I'll see what the situation is. Ben and whoever can fit on the carpet floats nearby, and then when they receive whatever signal, they come into the tower to clean up. So if shit hits the fan or everything looks clear, you guys dive in and fuck up these nerds.
Okay. So you are going up alone then?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till dark, and then I'm gonna try to head up there.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Let's do a stealth check.
So I'm waiting beforehand. I'm gonna wait till dark
Okay.
so that it is actually dark outside.
Got it.
Would the advantage apply to that? Because if I'm dark, it's sound. I guess so. It
Yeah.
depends on your guard.
Like I said, like
I'm just
you're,
trying to figure out how.
it is going to be sound based because you have the darkness cover, so don't worry. Like you
Right.
get your advantage and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a perfect example of when that is helpful. Yeah. So let's see. Where in the world is that token? Okay. That wasn't typing at all. There we go. Gee willikers. Okay, there's no way I could have won, just thinking that out. So, so you are not detected on your approach towards the tower.
Okay. So we're coming up the mountain here. We're looking at the left-hand tower. I want to see what I can see from the ground. I want to see how many entrances there are, how many guards there are here, at least on the outside, how tall the tower is.
It appears that there's actually a rope ladder leading up the side. There is an entrance. You can see inside it. You can get close enough. You notice that it's caved in on the inside a little bit. Like there was like a stairway at one point. But whatever support beams they had seem to have kind of collapsed in. This tower is not the sturdiest, so it looks like they've used some sort of rope ladder to get up. You see, looking up, you can see a figure standing up there. They stand with a longbow, a longbow, and kind of peer out in that direction. Then they kind of shift, and then you see somebody else looking out the other direction. So it appears there's two archers at the top.
Okay. Are they inside or are they like on the roof?
They're on the roof, so it appears that, I think you'd be able to infer that they take the rope ladder up to the top of the tower. They have some cover from the, like the actual top of the tower, whatever you call that,
Sure.
the lip of it, and they are just looking for people coming from the normal kind of way up there that you'd be able to manage to get up.
So I've seen two archers. They're both on top of the tower. There's no roof, but there is cover.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will send whatever predetermined signal we've worked out, bird call, not to be racist, to them to let them know I'm going up. And I'm going to start climbing the ladder in hopes that they hit the tower. And then when I get to the top, I'll join in the fray.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We don't have to do like a solid combat, but I just want to see if we can do some resource management. So, because these are not going to be difficult people that you're encountering at this point here. So, just try to beat my initiative.
No.
Okay, so
I need to. Or can you see that roll? Or?
yeah, and you would win.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
I was going to say, I got that alarm about, like, you have not selected a token, idiot.
I got that too. I was kind of like, ugh, and then I was just like, oh, we just have to use our brains then. So,
I just wasn't sure if you could see rolls that don't show.
all right, so you two are the only ones that are flying. So, what would happen is, Declan, you would have to take a shot right now and see if you hit. It would have cover, but you would still have your advantage from being hidden. Ben, unless you make a successful stealth check, you will be spotted after Declan makes his shot.
Where am I when I shoot?
You
Am I
would
on the ground?
probably
Am I halfway up
stand
the ladder?
far enough. You could climb up the ladder partway and shoot from, like, it'd be kind of weird to kind of brace yourself on that ladder, but you could probably do it.
I guess my question is, would it make more sense for me to try to shoot from here or, like, bonus action dash to the... Like, I don't know the rules of this surprise round.
This is an experimental thing we're doing. So as far as what makes sense to do, I would say if you're climbing up the ladder in general, it's going to be difficult to fire an arrow from the ladder. So it would ruin the advantage you get from being hidden. You could just like scamper up the ladder, kind of dive in, and just do your thing.
Well, I think if I can't see what their alert device might be, right? Like if they let a signal fire or something, I don't know what it
You
is.
don't. Yeah,
how
you
many
can't
guys are
see
up
what
there.
they're like. Whatever
So
they have to
I
signal
don't
people.
want to shoot this guy because that might just blow our cover. So
Got
if
it.
I can scamper up the ladder and engage with some guy and slash at him, the idea is,
Sure.
knives in the mouth, climb the ladder as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Move / bonus action dash kind of thing. Go up
Okay.
there
So
and
just make
kinda fuck their shit up.
make an attack, because I think you'd only get one if you're kind of like using your super speed to bonus action. So just make an attack. Go ahead and do your sneak attack damage. That should take out a guard.
Right. Don't have my token, so my token action is gone.
Oh,
Let's roll.
I can bring it. We can bring tokens out if we have to, but
Wow, I'm bad at typing, so that's supposed to be 4d6, not 2d6. So it's 16. 3 is 19 damage to the guy.
okay, dead. So you take out one guard, and then the other guard, like let's say, even if you took out the one with the 14, the other one is going to shoot you. This is the resource management part. So, I mean, he's probably not within that 5-foot reach. Does a 14 hit you?
It does not. No.
Okay, so you dodge, and then Ben swoop in and attack.
Let's see. I'm definitely gonna get in close. So
All right, so you kind of swoop in from the sky, and you, do you have flame on your pole?
yeah, I think
Okay.
it's just always on. Yeah.
Okay. There is a spark as you whap the woman standing there. She does not go down. You don't have to. Let's see. Your fly speed's like 50 or something like that.
Yeah, it's 50.
Okay, so you can attack again. You'd have your normal 2 attacks anyway. Okay, now she's down, but there was like a light. Even like you down below, all you extra players saw like kind of a flare go off.
Can I search the top of the tower for any sort of like pyre?
Yeah, there
Like,
does
if these guys are in trouble. There's probably something.
there does appear to be a pyre, and there is also a. I'm trying to think what else they would have here. I mean, there's plenty of arrows. There's at least 30 arrows total between them, and that's pretty much it. Other than the fact that there's that pyre there, as they're soaked in some sort of fuel, and there is a striker, like a flint and steel here.
Yeah, I'm sure Ben's on the same page, but I'm just gonna try to, fucking tranquilo. Because if there was a light in the sky, then we want to make that seem as irregular as possible. We don't like the pyre. We just chill for a few minutes and see if we hear anything.
Make insight checks, and Declan, make yours with advantage.
$14.
Ben, you hear a bird call, but it is a Thayan whippoorwill, and you know that they don't live out in this region. So there is like a bird call. It seems to be also louder than it should be.
Probably an ambush.
Can we mimic the call? Do you know how to do that call? Can you do like a deception check?
You'd have to make a
Try to
performance
respond.
check.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Oh yeah, the charisma dump. You just say.
You go, ah!
Ha! Ha!
My dudes.
You see.
I don't suppose he should be getting advantage on future ones of this, given the fact that he's a bird.
Oh, that would make sense. But this, I think the 6.
It's still a call. It's still a call.
The 6 is probably not good enough. So they're like, you know. So you let's see. So you don't have dark vision.
Nope.
And you can't. I mean, no one else can see far enough. So that's it for now. You just that's the action that takes place.
I mean, if we're standing together and he caws in the direction, I might be able to look in that direction with dark vision, but I think it's like 30-60, so...
Yeah, I mean, if you wait a while, maybe something would happen. I can't say right now, but that just depends on what you're doing.
No, I think we pull whatever ripcord we had previously set up here to fuck off. I don't know
Alright.
where everybody else is.
Does,
Is
like,
everybody else
Ben-
on the...
Does Ben like carry you down? Are you dangling by his feet or something like that?
Oh no, I probably just drop down the rope unless there's another option. I would assume it takes a little while to get up this ramp
Yeah.
from any individual direction, but is everybody else just on the magic carpet? Is that the general assumption here?
I don't know, ladies.
I think only one person can fit on the magic carpet at once.
No,
It's
I
400
we got
pound
the
limit.
biggest one. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume I'd probably be on the carpet.
was it
then.
you? Do you have the biggest, slowest one? Is that what it is?
I don't remember exactly what
We
you
rolled
rolled.
a 25 out of 100, whatever that meant.
All right,
just
let's.
remember
Yeah,
that
that was the
the,
biggest one, I
The
think.
thing was like it's a 400 pound
Yeah,
limit.
I remember it being big and but slow was the main
Right.
description.
I just like I think if Menny and Maeve are both on there, that's probably 100 and I don't know how much a gnome weighs, but 175 pounds. If you
I weigh
assume,
like nothing.
right, like 115 for a person and another 50 maybe for a gnome.
Well, we've got some gear, but yeah, I get the
Gnomes
point.
are people.
I weigh 27 pounds.
Oh Jesus!
Gnomes have rights.
So, as long as one of the other two weighs less than 250 pounds, they can also
Yeah,
fit.
it's a 4x6 carpet that holds 400 pounds that moves 60 feet. So it's actually pretty fast.
Yeah, it's one of the quicker ones.
I'm not really sure
And
what
it can
my character's
fit.
weight is.
It can hold twice as much weight, but it moves at half speed. But again,
Oh, then is it fair to say maybe y'all are fucking up there and we're just moving at half speed?
Is there any reason Laura can't just sprint on foot?
I think we were trying to be sneaky, so it would depend on where we started from. Like if you're running from down here, it might just take you a while.
if the carpet doesn't require attunement, what stops anybody else from learning the command word and using it?
Nothing.
They'd
Interesting.
have to feel it for a
Just like a
while.
broom.
Yeah, because you guys found like a small tag tied to the, like, sewn into it that says, like, machine wash on
Not
gentle
removed
only.
under penalty
Yeah.
of law.
Air dry. Also, my command word is go. So yeah, so they're all floating nearby, and you two are getting down. Are you getting on the carpet or?
No, I think unless. I mean, I think the best thing to do, and people feel free to chime in, I wasn't expecting to get spotted, would be to hit this other tower, and then hit this other tower, and try to hold the high ground, and keep an eye on them from there. I mean, they know we're here, so fucking off probably isn't going to do us much good at this point.
Yeah, so much for your Rainbow Six operation.
Yeah, right? Rainbow Six Stooge, more like. Yeah, I mean, I would. My instinct would be to clear out the high ground and then keep an eye on the mouth and not let them go anywhere. So they might know we're here, but if they can't do anything about it, fuck them.
I like it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All of you are flying away. How long are you waiting before you come back?
I don't know if anybody's flying away.
Okay.
I think we're
Give me some-
pushing the advantage. We're just going to go from here to here, flying and flying carpet, and me on the ground probably.
Got it. Okay. So you are flying. You're flying to the other tower. I'm sorry, I'm so confused.
Okay, so yes and no. The people who are flying are going to fly to the other tower.
Okay,
The
got it.
person who is not flying is not going to fly.
And that's you. Okay. So, Declan, you are. Can you make me another stealth check since this is a different situation here? Okay. I'm never going to beat you. So, you see two figures up ahead, bows at the ready, and they are coming towards this tower from this tower.
Yeah. With my 28, I'll just kind of fuck off around them.
Okay.
And let them. I'll give them their space. And,
Yeah. You
I'm keeping an eye on the sky to make sure that my friends are making.
You solid snake into a bush for a second while they pass by, And-
Cardboard box.
and you then you kind of go ahead and you move towards this tower. Those of you on the carpet can definitely see that. Oh, good. I'm gonna have to look for that then. If you redeemed fantasy fun points, good deal. I got a notification for that. Anyway, so you see that there's no one in this tower over here.
That's the flyers.
That is the flyers. You get over there and see that as well. I mean, if you get close enough.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no signal, then I know where they went. So I go back in the other direction, and if I catch any of them climbing up the rope, I'm going to try to shoot at them.
Got it. So no one is climbing up this way, but the scouts that are going this direction are climbing up the rope. So they go over there, they start climbing up the rope.
Yeah, I move twice as fast as most people, 70 feet per round. So,
Okay.
if I dash.
Yeah.
So, I think if I catch them climbing up the rope, I'm going to try to hit the top one.
Sure. I mean, they're both elves too, but your stealth is still intact. So even though they're not necessarily wood elves, but you go ahead and make an attack roll on one.
And I'll make the super advantage one.
Super advantage.
Probably only on the first one, right? Because after that.
Yeah, and then just go ahead and attack, and then beat me at initiative. You don't have to pull your token out and just.
All right. So that plus.
I think that's gonna do it. It's gonna be yeah. So
20 plus
you
whatever might.
you knock one off the ladder. There's kind of a huh! noise, and the other one looks over. It beats you at initiative. It is gonna drop down from the ladder and fire at you.
Yep. I'll certainly hit.
It's an elf, so I mean, yeah, it should be able to see fairly far.
Mhm.
And that's your damage. Go ahead and attack it back.
Okay. Can I try to pull my hide bullshit, or are we just doing like a roll damage until?
If you want to get that advantage back, you can do that. That's fine.
I'm gonna try. So I'll roll stealth.
I win.
Looks like he sees me. So I'll just attack with messenger instead. That's 12.
That is a miss. So now things get interesting.
Could use the
because
rest of my movement to keep closing in. So.
okay, so you're getting close. Uh-oh. It's kind of panicking.
Well, I mean, it's been 12 seconds. So
It,
I'm assuming that-
It says a magic word, and you hear that you hear like a different sound go off, like a loud, like roaring noise, like a lion, and it kind of fills the cavern. So it had some sort of cantrip it was casting.
Okay.
And it
Does that mean it's not attacking me?
it is not attacking you. It is trying to move away as fast as it can, which is 30 feet, and then it gets behind like kind of cover, just so you can't shoot it just from where you stand. So it gets behind the tower.
Okay. I'll move, and when I move, can I see it?
Yeah, so
No,
you can move, you can
okay.
arc around far enough that you're able to see it.
Same thing as before. Man, these fucking stealth.
I like it.
Me too. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit. I don't think my scout is long for this world.
I wouldn't have sneak attack though, so.
Oh, okay. So it's alive.
That's it.
And then it is going to run forward. It's actually going to stay where it is. I forgot it has multi-attack, so it's going to crit again.
It's fine. First one hits for sure.
Okay. And
I can keep using my reaction to have the damage.
it runs away. Go ahead and do your attack combo.
Shit, hold on. Sorry.
It won't see you, so you don't have to roll stealth because it failed.
Okay.
Okay.
And let's see if I crit.
I'm fairly sure. Okay, just for funsies.
I mean, just in case, right?
I mean, it has. Okay, yeah.
Plus, I don't know,
Yeah.
a bajillion.
It had 5 hit points left, so you're good. So you kill the other scout. You see torch lights lighting from the kind of large building down at the bottom of the ravine. You also see the brazier light in the tower on the other side. This one.
Well, fam, I tried to do this quiet, and I apparently fucked it up.
Dun 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 dun.
So, if I close the distance
Yeah.
on the two that have been shooting at me, can I tell what they are?
Yeah, they appear to be elves. They're wearing black leather armor with a white coiled snake that has wings. This is the Zentarum symbol you've learned. They seem to be, like I said, they're elven. Other than that, they don't have any like instructions or like compromising material on them. You know.
Are they drow? Are they high elves?
Oh,
Are
they
mad?
definitely appear to be high elves from what you can tell. Their ears are super pointy.
Yeah, I try to retrieve my arrows, and then I saunter off to my friends who were, I guess, at this north tower.
Okay, so well, they're over at the other tower that's empty unless they decided to move on.
Oh no, I think we came right, like we cleared out the second tower, which is the one that was empty.
Yep. Though the empty tower is the ones that came to find you from this tower, so they were coming
Right,
back
so-
around this way.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, yeah. So we cleared this tower. The guys who
Mhm.
came this way left from this tower.
This one's
so my
lit.
friends are here.
Yeah, they're there. Your friends are there. This one's lit, fam.
Did you just say lit fam?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I like that both of the guys who hit me fucking crit.
it's just one of those days.
It's because you're doing the tutorial mission, and in the tutorial mission, they deal a lot of damage so that they can teach you how to use potions.
Resource
I
management.
have both of them, so it's fine. Yeah, I come running up to the tower, bleeding like a stuck pig, pulling arrows out of myself. Like, oh, that didn't go the way I thought it would. Sorry. They know we're here.
Do I see him? Do I see Declan?
Where are you?
I don't know. I thought this was a we are at this area tower.
Yeah, I think.
Am I in this
we're all
tower?
at the tower, so I come up. I just come running up.
Okay. First thing, Laura Lightman's going to do. She's going to, she's just going to place her hands on, Declan's wound, and she's gonna focus real hard, and nothing's gonna happen. She's
So let's say if you grab
Ah!
like his wound, he's gonna be like,
sorry. I thought I could. I thought I could do something about it. It didn't work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Declan.
That's amazing. That's so amazing.
Maybe I don't have enough devotion.
okay, I don't know what the fuck that means, but they know we're here. So, we either fuck off on the carpet or we stay. We watch what they're gonna do. God damn, that hurts.
Laura's going to take out her potion and give that to Declan.
He's gonna wave it off. I'll be okay. Just, I don't know what they saw. I don't know why they knew we were here. I was careful. Fuck.
Good job, everybody. Come on, everybody. Have you heard the news? Just kick your feet. No. Okay, anyway. So yeah, you hear, like I said, you kind of hear like doors slamming down in the ravine, torches were lit, but otherwise there's not like a horde coming out to get you.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a super fucked up way to go. They'd have to run out and then up.
Yeah, they understand that their best advantage is to use their cover. They don't know how many people are attacking, but they do know that they're in a very defensible position.
How many buildings are there, like, roughly? Is this, like, 200?
No, this
It's
is
like
one
there are 6 or 7.
Yeah, they're all connected too by like, it looks like tunnels. So these are, I mean, let me look at the stupid map that I made. Another Don John map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, there's between 10 and 15 little buildings. They're not very big either. Like, the biggest one seems to be like 60 feet by 50 feet.
And as best we can tell, one way in, one way out.
There is one way in, and that's it. Yeah, just the single entrance. These are otherwise all of them are just connected by hallways, but are just buildings that have been kind of slapped together with one big entrance put in. There are some like small windows, like arrow slits, but that's pretty much it.
I mean, we have a flying carpet and we have a flute-google, so as far as I'm concerned, this is fish in a barrel. But I don't, I kind of took over that last 40 minutes. I want to let people.
That wasn't
do what they wanna
40
do.
minutes. That was like 20 minutes of
Okay.
Rainbow Six.
I just get self-conscious about taking over time. I'm sorry.
Everybody gets to shine in the sun. We had a Floop-Dougal session where he was fighting monks on top of a pillar. So it's fine.
To be fair, I ruined that.
That is true. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's fine for everybody. But that's it. They're not going to come out and get you. I just want to make sure that's clear.
I don't know. I am fading fast IRL right now.
I think we're good. Yeah, it's 11.
Yeah. I'm
So
kind of sleepy.
that's a good
Sorry,
place to
I'm
stop.
sick, so I'm like-
Everyone looks at each other like, dun, 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 dun. What do we do? I don't know. Let's just go home and come back later. Okay. Well, that's it.
Actually, we should decide whether we want to proceed or fuck off next session. For the sake of our DM who would like to have that information ahead of time.
True. I would definitely improve. So since I left the game open and only half developed my 3 areas, I could fully develop an area a little bit more next time.
Yeah, I mean, just to throw my vote out there, if we have them trapped in a barrel, we do what you do to fish in a barrel. You shoot them. So that's Declan's opinion is we cover the entrance, we make sure nobody leaves, and we go in and systematically drop them one at a time. So that's not probably the prevailing opinion, but there's mine.
Laura's opinion is that she would like to take down the Zentarum, but she doesn't. She openly is not sure she has what it takes to remove the threat.
I mean, I guess for Spencer's peace of mind, yes or no, but if you want to wait till Fireside, we can figure it out if you're super undecided.
That's fine. Yeah, you all can do that too. Well, is there anything that people want to say? Because I'm gonna cut the stream if there's no game content and just chatting.
I love you, stream. I'm gay for you.
Well, there are so many people that play D&D on Sundays apparently this weekend. Some of them are very, very good and have huge audiences. There's
And some of them are us.
There-
I mean,
All
some
streams.
people are us.
That is true. And I appreciate everybody who watches reruns or just stops in even for 5 seconds. With me looking sweaty every single time because it's summer and it's a very hot room. So I'm gonna cut this.
Anybody out there watching a D&D stream on their Sunday night, just know that you are loved and appreciated regardless of which D&D stream it is, because that's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep that shit alive.
But you'll only get your love and affection here.
Yeah,
Right.
and you can always just, I put the Discord on there. You can go in there and talk very constructive trash about what we can do differently, as long as it's constructive. We like that. That's it. Okay, goodbye.